undeafening in 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Boop.
Hello. No one counted. I don't
Hello.
think.
Yeah, we all didn't
Sorry.
count.
Wow. This is.
I think
For
it's
once-
because we didn't
For
get
once, you're
the.
exactly on time, Ryder. Absolutely amazing. Impeccable timing.
Well, once we didn't care.
I feel like I should be happy about this, but I don't for some reason. It's like a hollow victory, but I'll take the trophy anyways.
Something's
default.
wrong.
You win by default.
Yeah,
I'm gonna
well,
put another lozenge in my throat now.
Hello.
Oh.
Can I have my 2 tarot cards, please? I want to
Yeah,
keep that
So
one.
we haven't even done the recap yet.
I
The
don't care.
me.
I want my tarot cards. I don't care.
I don't even know how
They're
many
gonna be
cards are still left in this deck, I'll be honest.
No idea. Oh, I got one right way. Now I gotta figure out what's what.
Alright. So, who remembers what happened last time?
We fought a bunch of bitch witches.
Linda died.
Yeah, she perished.
And we won.
Yeah.
Indeed.
Still very mad about the
I
Linda
ran
thing.
over Gladys.
I have to remove Linda from my wedding invite list. That's so upsetting.
Until
But
we find a
instead we
genie of
invite
the lamp.
Tristan.
So now we have 2 empty chairs with names. That's great.
What's the other one? Oh, Frank.
Wow. Wow.
Wait, Frank was invited? That's the most surprising thing.
Astra was annoyed by Frank, didn't hate Frank.
We also saw, what was it, the Shadow Lord of Hunger?
This
The
nice.
The
hag.
Witch Mother. Or the Hag
Ah,
Mother.
she's there again. Shoot her.
I can't see. Oh, there she is. She's so hungry.
So hungry. Yeah, you
Why do we
met-
have a horse again? Oh, right,
Because you summoned a bunch of horses.
Why do we
You summoned 2
horse?
swarms of sturges and I don't know what a group of
horses.
horses is called. A herd?
A murder.
Probably.
No, that's crows.
I mean, they are
Stampede.
murderous. Didn't she leave?
An abomination.
Yeah, she left.
She
You
did.
guys basically
Yeah.
saw a projection of her that in like the form of blood water that took her shape out from this well here.
Felt like she was trying to get us to betray, like, I don't know, like the fucking betrayer.
Well.
Yeah, she gave a bunch of tempting messages as well as some information. So bonus points. Who remembers what some of that information was?
I would have remembered if I
How
had taken down notes.
to unbanify myself. I remember that one.
There was
She
also
wanted.
with
Well, she said, I had been cursed by the Shadow Lord of Loneliness, who was the heart fella that I saw in my dream. And she
And
said
that
to
we
go
should see
see
the
someone else.
Shadow Lord
It
of
might have been the
Madness.
same guy.
God, I think you didn't take notes, Cap.
I didn't. I just remember it.
Jesus Christ.
Was it the Shadow Lord of Madness for the portals or whatever?
He said we should go and see him for that.
Okay. Can I have an inspiration for remembering?
Hey, I remembered mine. Fucking inspiration, dickhead. Under that
No.
And I have an inspiration for remembering too.
The bonus points was my
Can
appreciation.
Astra have a
Golf claps.
Oh, that's better than inspiration.
Oh, shut up.
That's better than inspiration until the next combat when you really need that inspiration.
Also, I think we said that we're taking a long rest at the end of this. Sorry, not long rest, short rest.
Yeah, short rest.
Did I get my short rest thing back? I think that's what we're doing, right?
Yeah.
Because I got my short rest, long rest back, yeah. Because it's every week, and I can't keep track of when a week passes.
I'm just quickly checking to see if. It's
Yeah,
actually
I'll
showing
use
this page.
my...
Have
is
you
it long
used it
rest
while
thing?
in the Shadowfell? Do you remember?
No, not since the Shadowfell. Actually, we used it... Yeah, we used it just before we got into the Shadowfell.
Yeah. All right. Then yeah, you would not have access to that.
Oh, damn.
Tis spent has not been a week.
Okay. Oh. Well, then we have to take a long rest because I already filled up all my shit and I don't remember.
Well, time to go back to the archives of the previous game.
All right.
Um,
Yeah. Do you guys just hunker down here and do the rest, or do you go someplace else
I
for it?
think
Does it feel safe?
I can tell you that's no, definitively.
Make a vibe perception check. Do a vibe check.
Vibe check? I
What
want
would
to do that too.
even be?
I got a 4 safe here.
All right. Astra assists Plant for an 18.
Sorry, I just had to take a
Make a wish, everyone.
Use the hags as sleeping bags. Gross.
Ew. I don't want to do a Star Wars.
I was literally
mean, we
about to do
could-
this, say that.
we could just wind walk back home and then take the long rest.
I thought that's what the plan was, to just leave this place up.
Well, I mean,
Assuming
gotta
we don't
loot
end up in
first.
some fucking combat between then, because I've already upped my health, so I can't fuck with that.
Well, you
gotta
did some
loot
healing at the
first.
end of the last session that brought everybody up to full.
Yeah.
Yeah, but I put everything up, like all my... I mean, I guess I didn't roll my, like, dailies, but... Like, I've put all my... Oh, no, I haven't, actually. Okay,
Oh, then
yeah,
we're all
I've only
good.
done the health. Then we're all good, yeah.
Yeah.
You wanna
Bliss.
walk-
Now
Can
we loot.
Can we ban Bliss?
I mean, I'm sure they weigh a ton. No,
Ban Bliss. Ban him.
What happened?
you made a Star Wars pun.
Oh.
All right.
Ah.
So,
Wait, we gotta loot.
We have to
We
get
said
the
we were
most-
gonna save looting till the next session.
All right. Make
Okay.
investigation checks, everybody.
Uh-oh. Oh, right, because we're leading. Oh, I'm so good at these.
17.
Assist me. Assist me. Assist me.
There you
Oh,
go.
Okay,
don't mind.
never mind.
I got it.
Every time you say, "Oh, I'm so good at these," you always get a good roll.
No, usually it's the opposite. In fact, Kat used to get mad at me for saying it because I'd get good rolls if I didn't. Also, that shows you how good the roll is because my nat 20 is literally just 21.
21.
All right. 21 and 17 from that, and oh, there's steampunk. There's 2 17s and a nat 20. All right, so. Oh boy. So you find a few things. So first of all, we'll just kind of do the moolah first.
Money.
It's all about the money, money, money. It's all about the money, money, money. Don't want you forget
8
about
gold.
this.
38.
All right, so you find 8 gold, or no, 8 silver, 38 gold, and 53 platinum.
Oh!
That's a lot of platinum.
Okay,
I'll take
so
the
I got it.
I'll take the silver.
I'll take the platinum.
38 gold,
No, I'll take the platinum, bitch.
53 platinum. There you go.
So you want me to
Record.
split that by 3, everyone?
Yes.
Give us the numbers. Give us the numbers. Give us the numbers. Give us the numbers.
Why is there an 8?
That's
fucking-
silver.
Because I rolled it randomly.
If there's a
32.
what's it called? A remainder, you take it because you're doing the math.
Okay, I'll do that. So you guys get 2 silver, gold, I mean. Yeah, no, the first one, silver. Sorry. I'm so good at doing this. Don't even worry about it.
One person gets 2, and then 2 people get 3.
Oh, okay, well, then someone else got 3, okay. 38 divided by 3. 12.
I have 36 gold.
Yeah. Again, 2
Ah,
people get
shit.
30. 2 people get 37, and 1 person gets 36. And
I
let's
don't
see,
know how math
53
works.
divided by 3 is.
I get 18. You guys get 17. Unless he's like,
2
no,
people
2
get
people get
17 platinum, 1 gets 16.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
I get 17.
Or no, I think it'd be 18.
I'll take.
Let's see. Yeah. 2 people get 18, 1 gets 17. I bet.
I'll do 17.
I'll get 18.
I already did 18. so-
Now, the next one is, you find at the base of the well here, the font there, a book has appeared. It is made out of some like really pristine but shadowed leather that seems to have kind of like this swirling texture to it, as it emanates obviously a magical aura. Give me an Arcana check.
Can I identify it instead?
Yes, you may.
How do I identify it?
All right, yeah. So steampunk, you immediately recognize that as a grimoire. That's a spell book. And by identifying it, Astra also recognizes the grimoire. Plant, spending the next, so like, well, steampunk and Astra are coming to that conclusion. Plant, you go up and cast Identify. What does the Identify spell look like when Plant casts it?
Just looks really hard.
Basically, it's just looking really hard. But because part of it is a touch spell, Plant's hands kind of they're not like human hands. They can grow sort of, and they like grow vines around the grimoire in the process of touching it to identify it. It is wrapped in vines.
Yeah,
That's
so
a
you then,
fact.
like, kind of, after grabbing hold of it with your vines, you kind of pour magic into it to assess what kind of magics lie within. As you identify this as an arcane grimoire +2.
Oh, I got a +1.
Yep. That basically has the hag's shared spell list on it, like all of the spells for it. So I will write those down for you real quick. So you got.
If it is alright with you two, I wish to keep this book.
No, it's not alright with me. How dare you?
I'll take that as a yes.
Fine by me.
Yeah. God damn it! I had character creation. I had a +1 grimoire.
Sell your old one.
No, why would I ever do that? That's mean.
Let me get the tags on what leveled spells the second level, third level. Alright, so it has the following spells already written within it after some deciphering. Boop. So it has Inflict Wounds, Ray of Sickness. It has, and these are all wizard spells. It has Earthbind, Hold Person, it has Bestow Curse, Counter Spell, and Lightning Bolt as 3rd level spells. 4th level spells, there's Blight and Phantasmal Killer. For 5th level spells, Contagion and Scrying. And for 6th level spells, Eye Bite.
I'm sure many other wizards would be quite jealous of this book.
Keep forgetting you're a wizard.
Mm-hmm.
You're a wizard?
I'm a wizard, Harry. I'm a wizard and a fighter.
So, you also find among the bodies that Gwennifer has kind of attached to her hip a little kind of like voodoo doll attached to her that radiates with magical energy. Rip Hagrid. Yep,
I would like-
Rip Hagrid. He passed away.
I would like to have a look at that.
Oh yeah, that's.
Shut up! Don't remind me. That's sad.
Make an Arcana check.
Remind me of this.
Yeah.
I'd like to do the same.
Ooh,
Okay, don't
nice.
worry. Let's try to, but...
Let's try plant.
All right, very good, very good. So yeah, Steampunk and Astra, as you look upon this magic, you notice this faint aura of conjuration magics. I almost said conjugation magics. You become linguistic masters. Of conjuration magic, so like summoning magic, that kind of stuff. As you take it, as you notice that there is a soul bound to this effigy, and you know that you could basically, if you light the effigy on fire and expend the soul, sacrifice the soul, you would basically be able to summon a soul doll swarm. So like that little swarm of like dolls that kind of came after you during the fight, you can summon one of those. But it is
Is it
unfortunately
like a
just one use. Yeah.
Okay.
If I identify it, could I find out any more information? Namely, how to free the soul.
Yes.
Mainly, do you want to free the soul?
Yes. I'm not evil.
I'd like
Yeah,
to
no,
free
I
the
know, but
soul.
what if it is evil?
It's not evil.
What if it's...
Yeah.
I don't know. I couldn't think of anything.
Mhm. All right. So,
What if it's Albert Einstein's soul, though?
Blant, I assume you're ritual casting these as well, right?
Yes.
Okay.
Actually, it's the only way I can cast them right now.
True. All right, yeah. So
We're doing a
after
long rest, so I figure it's okay.
Yeah, after spending like another
I mean,
10
not long
minutes,
rest, short rest.
if you guys are spending a long rest, I assume this is just part of the downtime. So yeah, you identify it like as a bonus action. You can light it and summon this soul doll. As was said, you can only use this once. Alternatively, you could try to free the soul. As this can be done by through a short ritual that needs to be held at a hashtag free Linda. That is to be held at a shadow crossing. So a shadow crossing is basically the Shadowfell equivalent of a Fey crossing. I can words. So like a Fey crossing basically being like a portal to the Fey Wilds. A shadow crossing is a portal to the Shadowfell, or vice
do you
versa,
know?
from the Shadowfell to the Prime Plane.
So does the
yeah.
does the portal that we came through, not plant, but the others came through, does that count as a shadow crossing?
Yes.
Yay!
And yeah, when you carry out the ritual, um, you basically face the, I guess, wraith of the soul within it. Um, and you kind of have to, I guess, survive the encounter without killing the wraith and not getting interrupted by it as it tries to stop you. And then it will be returned to its home plane.
So it's like
Not
with
another
the
wraith.
Dreadwolf.
In a way.
Does it have to be on this side of the shadow crossing, or can it be on the other side of the shadow crossing?
Has to be on this side.
Okay.
Mainly because this is where the soul was bound. But, Plant, you additionally being a former Obeah Knight, you recognize this as the soul of a person with the makings, or I guess the background of such knights, or such dark covens. They were probably a failed knight who failed in their training and was then, as punishment for that failure, turned into this effigy. Looking around, you notice in the trees many, many more of them.
Maybe we should just put it up in the trees with its friends.
Plant glares at you.
I like how plants now become Astra. And like they're just helping everyone.
I can't help everyone, but this one's lucky, I suppose.
Alright. What else is there?
I want to go see my girlfriend.
Ryder,
I'll
give
go
us
with-
more loot!
I want to go tattle on the fucking Shadow Lord.
Wait, so we're staying?
and then he...
No. I want to go tell Quarter.
All right. So, let's see.
Quick question. Do you two need to take anything as like evidence that you've killed them, or is it just a trust thing?
I feel like we're at the point where our word is taken as truth.
Your word is law. I understand.
Our pack trusts us.
We've been through a lot.
You've been
That's an awesome.
Ah, yes.
so much.
Shared trauma. I understand that. I actually want to do another identifier, if I may. Mainly on the altar. I want to see if there's like the liquid and all that stuff.
Are you gonna identify if they're mineable, like the crystals? Because, you know.
Well, I'm identifying the whole thing, you know. It could be.
You identify the pool. So from what you learned to this is you learn nothing. It's a pool of water
That looks like blood.
powered by magical crystals. It has blood in it and two like kind of toads at the top of it that are just barfing water or barfing blood into it. You learn water goes splash. Yes, Bliss, exactly. Blant, I want you to make an Arcana check.
Arcana. 19.
Identify isn't marking this as non-magical. Identify is not a powerful enough spell to identify an artifact.
Oh my god. And I understand what the term artifact means.
Yes, in terms of like magic
Oh,
items,
God.
yes.
This is incredibly powerful. So
Yeah,
yes,
sure.
start mining away at the crystals.
And if you say so.
I am not sure actually. DM, how would I figure out if that's a bad idea or not?
Man, if only you were a dwarf with stone cunning and knew about crystals and shit. Make a make a Nate. Make an intelligence check with disadvantage, Plant.
Can I assist with my mining knowledge?
Yeah. That'll just make it a normal roll then. Okay, 14. For 14,
Really wish I had advantage.
you don't
I can't
think
also assist to
anything
get the advantage, right?
like, yeah, you don't think that like steampunk bringing a pickaxe to this will have explosive results. But it will definitely have some sort of an effect. You can't say what that effect would be.
This isn't portable, is it? We can't just like put it in the bag of holding.
No, it's like built out of a like kind of a spire of crystalline outcropping that just juts out at the top of this hill.
Steampunk, I'll be honest. If you start mining it, I think you'll break it. But I also think that is a good idea because it's better to break this than leave it here.
I thought that was the idea.
I wanted to know if we could keep it.
It's also too big to just
All right.
transport unless you have like a wagon or some shit.
If only we had some sort of boat with wheels.
I know, right?
Alright, well, I'm gonna start mining at it.
All right, make an athletics.
If only we
check.
had like 3 war horses we could use.
Yeah, 3 war horses that could drag a wagon with a big old crystal obelisk on it.
I made a proficiency specifically for mining, so I hope this works.
I'm also going to back away. I have complete confidence in your abilities, and in fact, this won't explode. I'm backing away.
I completely believe in you, but let me take a few steps back first before you make that first strike.
21 ain't bad.
You're doing great.
All right. Alrighty, yeah. So, steampunk. Looking over the black crystals, you've seen this type of crystal before, several times before. Like that first hag cave you went to was, I think, your first encounter with it, and you've kind of seen it elsewhere in like kind of dark rituals, and so you kind of had some time to study this particular form of crystal. With a 21, you identify a few weak points in the crystalline structure that you think will do like the most damage to it, in breaking away the crystals. And like for like another hour, you're like hacking away at those weak points, slowly chipping away the crystals. You notice that as you chip away at them, like the inside of the crystals Like they're kind of black, but like the inside kind of looks like this swirling dark mist of shadows. And as each chip comes off, like that mist becomes like inert as it just becomes a solid, opaque black. Um, no longer like with that swirly ness to it. Um, and eventually, you hack away at the crystalline structures enough to get to the, I guess, get to the base of it. Here, would you like to keep going?
Wait, where was it?
Uh,
Did you say?
so like you kind of hack away uh, the extra bits to like the center pillar. But the center pillar is also made of out of the same crystal. Would you like to hack away at that as well? Plant takes a few further steps back.
Yeah, I didn't like the way he's saying that.
Gets behind tree. You're doing great.
I have a better idea. I want to do the same thing to the other outcrop.
All right.
Just because I already know from the first one, like, nothing really happened from mining that. Again.
Okay. With an 18, you continue hacking away at this. As you find this one a bit more time consuming. So it takes like a little bit more than an hour, like an hour and a half. And to basically get to the same point you got on the other side. As you once again meet the base of the pillar.
Okay. Astra, I suggest you probably step out of the way for this one.
Oh, I thought I was already out of the way. I thought you were over like here. My horsey's coming with me, right? I don't want my horsey to be hurt.
I'm gonna step back. And because we took a short rest, I got my arcane shot back. So I'm gonna shoot at it with a bursting shot. Or arrow.
Dynamite mining, hell
Make an
yeah.
attack.
Good old cunning bow.
Alright.
Probably rolled a 2d6 as well.
You fire an arrow at the pillar with the blood fountain on it, and there's like a tink as it bounces off, but in the moment where that tink happens, there's a bit of an explosion that kind of blows away the mist in the area, and when the cloud of dust and rock dissipates, you see that you have scratched the surface of it.
Can we leave? I want to see my fiance. Come on.
Alright. I don't have a bucket, do I? I want to try and take all the water out of the thing. We'll just go. We'll just go.
Yeah.
Where,
If you have
where
any
the heck is
vials or
everyone?
anything, you can take some of the blood water.
I just wanted to sort of empty it, but I don't have any vials on me.
How much more would it take for us to destroy this?
I believe I said last time it has something to the effect of 200 HP.
Mm-hmm. What would it be currently? Can I gauge check it?
What's its
No.
AC?
You've pretty much already
What
learned
I
everything.
literally cannot.
I think
gauge
its AC
check.
was like 20 or something.
Oh. Oh.
How many crystals did I get, by the way?
You were able to get basically 2 batches of black crystals. If you were to assess how much you could sell them for, I would say you could probably sell each batch for about 500 gold.
Ooh.
So like 1,000
Yes,
gold for like
please.
all of the little chips and fragments of crystal that you got.
All right. Shall we?
I want to go
Should
see
we
my
all each
fiance.
get on a warhorse
Okay.
or something?
Yeah.
Oh, we're gonna wind walk, so
Yeah.
the
Yeah.
Aussies are just gonna despawn.
Let's fart out of here.
Oh, wind walk, taken away.
All right. Zoop.
By the way, just to confirm, do I have the little voodoo doll?
Yes. All right. Home time.
So, you guys leave the premises as Astra casts. I was combining words there. Windwalk on you guys once again, so that you can just skedaddle on out of here, or go wherever you'd wish at like super fast pace. So, where would you like to go?
Well, you know where I want to go, so
I'm
you
following
guys
them.
decide.
I suppose. Yeah, we should just make our way home.
All right.
DM.
Yeah.
Because I've never played a wizard before, how does the learning of spells work for
Good
like
question.
getting the spells
So,
into the spellbook?
the way you add spells to a spell book, like obviously you can only learn spells of a like spell level that you have access to. Um, so, but the way you add uh stuff is but you're basically copying as though this is from like a spell scroll. And yeah, so in order to copy it onto your own grimoire, you spend, let's see, I'm checking something real quick. If there's like anything that happens when you literally just switch spell books. Uh, okay, so, yeah, learning the spells on the spell book takes 2 hours for each level of the spell and 50 gold per spell level for each
Ooh.
spell. So a first level
Ooh.
spell, for example, would take 2 hours and 50 gold to kind of translate into your own notation and to give you the necessary practice of casting that spell to where like you know how to spell it. A second level spell would take 4 hours and cost 100 gold. A third level spell, 6 hours, 150, etc.
Okay.
And what's your spell school again? Dagger spell, right? Which I don't think gives
Yeah.
you a kind of like
No,
doesn't give you
I
one
don't
of
think it gives
those
me a discount.
primary skill discounts. So yeah, you basically pay those at cost, as far as I know.
Okay.
As I'll just double check Dagger spell just in case. Pretty sure it doesn't give you anything special in that regard. Yeah.
Yeah, because
How
this
many
is the
level?
first wizard I've ever played.
Yeah. How many wizard levels do you have again?
6.
6. All right. So you can. Okay. Yeah. So you can cast up to 3rd level spells. So all of those first through 3rd level spells are yours to add as you get and spend the money.
Which I will.
But speaking of time, with Windwalk, as we discovered a few sessions ago, man, that makes you zoom around very fast. And plus in Windwalk form, you wouldn't even be able to transcribe said spells, you can't write in it because you're literally a cloud of gas. As you all, or I guess as you all turn into various clouds of different colors and shapes, as you make your way across uh, the oily like sea there, towards I guess for a plant an unknown destination, but a familiar one to Astra and Steampunk.
It's
as-
exciting.
Yeah, let's see. As I go to, let's see. Yes.
We just
previous.
like role play it because we're in Windwalk. We're just like, so how long? Like that's how we talk.
Bro, that's how I was talking earlier.
It's like preparing the map once again.
Actually,
Oh
I'm
my
gonna go and
god, I
get
can't
water
wait to
BRB.
see the green again. We come back and it's all blighted, so it's not green. Like 500 years has passed.
Or we managed to go back in time. It's all lava.
I save Alodia from the wolf situation when she becomes a werewolf.
Well, make your way here as you approach the shadow crossing. Now, thankfully for you guys, this whole journey in the Shadowfell did not take over a week, so you did not lose access to the portal. It's still not closed.
Oof.
Good thing you had Windwalk. Otherwise, whoo boy, that would be a thing.
Fun for you, at
Yep.
least.
As you approach from the sky, having to kind of fly low in order to actually be able to see what's on the ground, you do see that the portal is still open.
Goody.
It's gonna be like fucking Harry Potter. We touch the cup and then we get teleported to Voldemort.
Plant, you said you'd never been to the material plane, have you?
No. Well, I originate from there, but I don't really have many memories.
Astra's
Well,
gonna fucking
Watch out for that tree.
tell her to close her eyes when she comes in because it's gonna be too bright for her.
Before we go through though, would you mind if I do the ritual for the voodoo doll?
Go for
I
it.
know there's a lot of
I
souls, but
suppose.
I would like to free this one.
But oh, we're gone.
Move you guys over here.
So with your permission, we can start the ritual, right?
I'm still waiting for the map to load.
Oh wow, really?
Really? Mine's loaded.
Yeah.
I need another.
Maybe if I refresh.
Ooh, I regret that fucking iced coffee. My tummy's hurting some fierce right now.
Frogs,
My
man,
tummy always
frogs.
hurts.
Yeah, no, but this is like stabbing pain.
That don't sound good.
It happens.
It's me stabbing you.
It doesn't surprise me.
an enemy stat block. Not to prepare it. Good job, me.
Oh,
You're
God.
welcome.
Astra's just gonna leave. Go into the portal.
Okay.
Astra doesn't want to free souls. Astra's bad person confirmed.
No, Astra doesn't want to deal with another enemy. She wants to see her fucking fiance.
That's a juicy amount of strength that Spirit has.
Oh shit.
I swear to God.
Do you think we'll make it back?
Ryder, please let me see my wife.
This is the part where you die.
No wife for you.
A completely random
There
one
is no wife.
that I didn't actually prep for. This is the one that kills you. All according to plan.
I feel like I'd be more
Clients.
annoyed if this combat took the whole session.
that would
Wouldn't
be a
hurt us
thing.
over.
Do we have to fight it in order to free the spirit? Can't we just go through the fucking portal? Leave it for someone else to
We
deal
have
with.
to.
You have to conduct
No,
the
we have to
ritual
stop it from preventing the ritual.
from being
Huh?
stabbed.
So one of us has to do the ritual, and the others have to protect the person doing the ritual. Does Astra want to do the ritual, or do you want Plan to do the ritual?
I don't care. What the fuck?
I
So
suppose the
Cole's
question is: do you
meeting
want to fight, or do you want to do ritual?
I do not care.
That doesn't
They're
really
making me
help.
relink my flybys to my fucking Coles. Bitches. Oh my god.
Oh, my
I
nose.
copied 2 abilities. Whoopsie.
Oh god, has many abilities. Literally the avatar of death.
Imagine.
I mean, it's probably good that you're doing the ritual plan because then I can keep healing you. Or is it like one if you get hit once, it fucks up the thing?
I have a
I
pretty
think it's
high
like
AC.
what we did
Concentration test thing.
with the.
Roll.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh my god. Ah! So I logged into the app so I could track the orders right. And the fucking orders is a browser thing. Like it pops out of the app. So there's literally no fucking point. And now I have to log in again on the oh my god, why didn't I do this on my computer? Fucking hell. I feel like I'm gonna have a breakdown. Oh my god. There's such a thing as too many two-step authenticators. This is to look at groceries, by the way. This is how long it's taking me. Fuck
Why are you looking
Coles.
at groceries?
Because I want to check when it's on its way. Because it's meant to be here. Between
Remember it changed
6:30 and
from.
7:30 now. It was from 5:50 to 6:50. So I was like, it's probably on its way. But now it's changed to 6:30 to 7:30. Fucking dicks. They're meant to do it before 7. Assholes. I won't go to bed. I'm tired.
No.
After
No.
D&D.
After D&D.
Well, it's like the thing of I gotta make your fucking dinner, Hage. So I'm gotta get up and I want to stay in the chair until D&D is over and then go to bed.
Understandable.
I sleepy. I woke up at like 5.
Token made. Token is made. All right. So, position yourselves how you want.
Do we know where it's gonna come from?
It's gonna come from the doll. So, whoever has the
Well,
is carrying out the ritual.
H,
What?
you're the fucking tank.
Yeah, I'm also
You're
a
meant to go
ranged
between
tank.
us. I have to be close enough to Plant to be able to heal if she needs it, and I need you
It's
to
also
be the
going to be
fucking-
appearing right next to Plant.
Yeah.
Yes.
So fucking you be in the fucking hit zone, and I stay away, but close enough that I can heal Plant. I don't know what my fucking radius is. I think it's 30.
All right.
Astra probably should have done the thing because you've got hideous laughter, don't you? Still,
You talking to Plant?
yes. Well, I'm talking to Cat, but yes, Plant.
Plant does have hideous laughter, but a lot of undead tend to have immunity to charm effects or whatever it is.
Fair enough.
So I doubt it would
Well,
work.
see how we go.
All right. So, Plant, is that where you're carrying out the ritual?
Yep, right here, right next to Steve. Yeah, I'll actually I'll do it. Yeah, actually, no, I want to swap where Steampunk is. Steampunk, I'm gonna do it on the road here.
Bitch, I swear to fuck.
All right.
You are being hit first, alright? You're
Alright.
the tank.
Bearing in mind, it's going to be aggroed to Plant.
But it'll still attack me if I attack it, right?
No,
Huh?
its objective is to stop me from doing the
I'll
ritual.
Stay here. I'll stay here.
Yeah. Basically, you
I
don't want
would
Plant to
like-
go down. And
Does anyone have spare adder roots to improve my concentration on this spell? The one that gives us advantage on con saves. Astra,
Sorry, say again.
do you have adder root, which is the thing
I
that
think I
gives us
still have
the
some. I think I've got one,
the
actually.
con?
Oh, I have two. Nice, I have two.
Right,
it says,
I
or
give
you could let
you
Plant go
one.
down for shits and giggles.
Do you want one of everything? Because I've got two of everything.
Just one adder root for this ritual. I'd appreciate it.
Okay, I gave her an adder root. Now I have one. And I hate that you know what, I'm gonna take one of everything else because I hate that it's out of, like, not the same. So I'm gonna, even though I don't need it, I'm just taking it for order.
Astra hands you one, and then she eats one of everything.
I will
Very
consume the adder root, and then I will down one of my black magic oils. And where is it? Where's the list of things it can give me? I'll give myself blind sight.
Nice. All right.
And then yeah, I'll commence the ritual.
All right. You begin the ritual as you present the soul doll towards the shadow crossing. The wispy shadows of the crossing kind of reach out towards the doll as you begin your incantation, and you feel the doll vibrate in your hands as you begin the ritual, and it starts to kind of grow like warm and then hot as you feel a presence make itself known, and boop, this creature appears before you as it just
Having
comes
flashbacks.
out of the doll. So, what music?
Sorry, just double checking. We didn't long rest, right? Or we did?
We didn't.
Okay, cool. 'Cause
We
I
did a
hadn't
short
reset it.
rest though.
Yeah, you
Pretty
did a
sure.
short rest.
Well, I didn't have anything that
Yeah,
benefits
which
from a
would
short
mean
rest,
you
so
would not have your druid spells back.
yeah. No, that wasn't my concern. My concern was the cosmic omen. I hardly used. Oh, I used my level 5 spells, but other than that, yeah. I'll be right.
Oh god.
Yeah, Jesus.
Oof.
Alright. So, I need you all to roll initiative.
Big fella.
Always the lowest. Let's go.
Oh. Steampunk goes first.
I got
And
that.
has said
shut up.
steampunk goes first, and therefore steampunk goes first. Alright. So, with a flash of a shadow comes out from the doll, kind of coming out through like its little sewn on eyes and mouth, as a spirit apparates right in front of Plant above her hand, as you see the ghost of a young woman. Looks like she's in her like probably late teens, like in like the 16 to 18 range, as she has kind of like this crooked like neck, indicative of someone whose neck got just broken by some great amount of force, as you see the distinct markings upon her neck of like claw marks and strangulation, as this creature appears out. As Steampunk, you are the first to act. What do you do?
Okie dokie. I would like to know its health.
All right, it's health. This isn't really battle music. I realized
It's spooky.
is spooky music. Its health is 104.
Okay. I shall shoot it. Only once. Because it's going to have
It's a multi-layered music.
that on it.
All right, very nice, very nice.
I go after them? That's upsetting.
All right, so okay. So, as the creature is undead, it does not count as a monstrosity, obviously. But let's see, it needs to make a charisma saving throw.
DC 15.
Ooh, it fails.
Oof.
Alright, as it arrives, it goes away.
And that's my turn.
Alright, fine. This is your turn.
My full
So
turn has
basically,
to
the
be
way
on
that
the
this is
ritual,
going
right?
to be working, your main action will have to be spent conducting the ritual. You need to conduct it for, we'll say 5 rounds for it to be complete. And you cannot you obviously can't cast any spells that require concentration, as this ritual is taking up your concentration. And to continue the ritual, you need to like basically spend an action to continue the, I guess, exorcism.
Can I
and-
move while doing it?
Yes, but you need to stay within 60 feet of the shadow portal.
Okay. I'm gonna use my bonus action then to down another one of my my black magic oils, and give myself plus 10 speed.
Nice.
And I'm just legit just gonna walk over here and use my action to continue the ritual.
All right. Astro, do you do anything?
Yes. I am going to prepare an action.
It comes back at the end of its next turn, by the way.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, at the end of its next turn or your next turn?
Yeah. It's
Oh,
next
if
turn.
it's at the
Well,
end
I
of
mean,
its next turn.
it's the same thing anyway.
Yeah.
Oh, okay, so it's back. Okay, I
Yeah.
thought you meant like it's next. Okay, don't worry, I'm done. It's fine. So I'll do the check first then, and I would like to know its AC.
Alright. Its AC is 18.
18. Cool. Probably not gonna hit it, but I'll try my fucking hardest. I wonder if I have something that can hold it still. I don't think I do. Yeah, no. I mean, I think erupting earth or tidal wave can make it prone. Does prone's the thing where they have to use an action to get themselves back up, right?
They have to use
Bullets and
half of their
movement.
movement to get back up.
Okay,
Oh,
so
wait,
it
yeah.
doesn't actually
Thank you.
stop. Okay, that's fine. I'll just fucking use my last guiding bolt on them this time. I don't have any 5 spells left, so I will use a 4th level spell instead. So let me cast a 4th level. Cool. Great. And I don't have any cosmic omens, so
That will
we're just
miss.
gonna go with... Yep. And I will try and starry form it to attack, obviously. Let's find it again.
Hold on. 13 will also miss.
Yeah. Is there anything I'm forgetting? I will be a brave girl. Protect plant. Protect
Stand in between.
plant. Yeah, I protect.
None shall pass.
Other than that, I think I've done everything unless someone quickly reminds me. Finished my turn.
Alright. Steampunk, it is your turn.
That it is.
What would you like to do?
My ram attack does that have the ability to make something go prone?
I believe it does. If you like hit them, they make like a strength saving throw to resist.
Alright. And I shall do that. I will use my bonus action to transform. And I'll attempt to knock her prone.
Alright.
15. So I think that... 3d6? No. It's 1d6.
Yeah, 1d6 for every, I believe, 10
10 feet.
feet you move. Okay. Alright. So, Steampunk. Through this, you discover that the spirit is immune to being prone.
I had a feeling.
And a bit of an ink.
See if I could
This
just
is
go...
gonna be
Whoa!
those days.
One of our days. This
One
is
of
a
those
show.
days. How
Oh,
dare you
darling.
act like you're a fucking Leno Woodley fan? Get out of here.
Hey, you get out of here.
You're the
I think it's
dumbass in it
funny
wrong.
that he went completely through it. So I'll do that. And because I transformed, there is nothing I can do.
Alright. Plant.
Oh, lamb. Well, action.
Thank you for keeping track. Did
And
you do anything
then
else during your turn?
Yeah. I'm gonna move back more.
Okay.
Maybe
Had to
here.
make sure. Very
Yeah.
nice, very nice.
Got enough playground, I think.
Is that your turn, Plant?
I have bonus actions, but I'm not gonna do them
Yeah.
because I don't have any.
Yeah, you can still cast spells, bonus action spells, provided they aren't concentration.
Yeah, which I don't think I have any bonus action spells that aren't concentration.
Alright, is that your turn?
Yep.
Alright. Banshee's turn. It's gonna move through your threatened area, Astra. Do you make an opportunity attack with your sickle?
Fuck it, might as well.
That's
not gonna
fully
cost me anything, right?
sickle.
It's not gonna cost me my action, right?
No,
It's
this
a
is just your reaction.
Cool. I didn't have reactions, so let's go.
That made me realize that you're not used to actually making attacks with your actual weapons.
Yeah, no, it's a +3, so I should use it, but fuck it.
Uh-huh. Alright. Hold on. I forgot where she began. Okay. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40. She will get to here. Or no.
I don't like that you measured my H's.
You have to choose, Ryder. You have to choose.
Yeah, I do have to choose. She would choose to make sure Plant's in it. As the Banshee will move to here, and she will let out a mournful wail that shakes and reverberates the inside of your ears as Astra and
Oh, something.
Plant.
broke.
Do you count as a construct?
Oh yeah, I keep forgetting about that.
I don't know.
Alright.
Neither
time to check.
dead nor alive.
Wicker.
Immune to diseases. Advantage on saving throws against poison. Even though healing spells, even though it's prohibited for constructs. So I think I technically count as a construct because it does say that. That said, an essence has been kindled within you that allows healing spells, even those specifically prohibit use on a construct to benefit you.
All right. Yeah.
So that's
Yeah, I'm basically getting the same reading from that as you are. So yeah, I'm gonna say that for the purposes of spells and whatnot, you count as a construct. So Astra, I need you to make a Constitution saving throw.
Let's go. The only one I didn't eat for. Let's go. Let's go.
Oh no! Get away!
This is what
Get
happens.
away, Astra!
All right. So, this is what happens. Welcome to Banshee fights.
Oh god!
One of the only creatures that has a save or die ability. So.
And he didn't say.
Oh, nice.
The Banshee lets out this mournful wail as its trauma comes out through the form of just this loud, agonizing scream that reverberates through the air. Astra, as a fae who is particularly, I guess, susceptible to feelings of emotion, considering fae are, in this setting, literal embodiments of certain kinds of emotions, this has a profound effect on you, as the you are filled with such empathetic, extreme grief that you have a heart attack and are brought down to 0 HP. So, I'm just gonna put that icon on you.
So, what is it? Saving throws? Am I just dead? What?
Yeah, from
Saving
this
throws.
point on, you will be making death saving throws.
Neat.
And let's see, that was her action, and I believe she moved from like here. All right, yeah, that's her movement. As she will end her turn there. Astra, I need you to make a death saving throw.
Neat. You know, it'd be fucking fantastic is if Zip didn't break and I can get to Chrome. Oh, now Chrome's not responding.
Oh,
Great.
Oh no.
Looks like Astra's not the only one fucking dying.
He died
It's-
in more than one way.
It's
Oh no.
why is Zip breaking my Chrome? How does that make sense? Okay, I'm in. Oh god, I hit something. I didn't mean to. Oh, thank God I rolled that by
Thank
accident. Jesus
God,
Christ.
you rolled that on accident.
Oh my god.
Keeping those
Okay.
rolls, right? Keeping those rolls.
Death save.
Well, it doesn't help.
Oh my God.
Surprisingly, still the
one.
same result though, which is kind of nice. But that is one failed save.
Yeah, I already marked it.
What does the net one on a death save do? Is it-
Immediately died.
No, it gives you
Oh, I don't
two
know if you
failed
do that.
saves.
Oh.
Though a nat 20 gives you, like, you auto-stabilize and regain 1 HP. So, Astra is at 1 failed save. Steampunk. This spirit just released this loud wail. As a construct, you kind of felt nothing from it. And plus you're outside of the range. But you notice that Plant seems to be a-okay, despite being closer to it than you are. But you notice, you see like this pained expression on Astra, and then she just
Nice.
collapses.
I'm going
No
to
pressure.
No
drive
pressure.
over to her. Bonus action, untransform, and I'm going to give her a greater healing potion. I don't remember what it is. It's not
You
44
did do-
plus 4. Is it? It is? Is it? Is it? I don't remember.
Yeah, 44
greater?
plus 4.
44 plus 4.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You get 13 health back.
Oh, well, I rolled as well. Well, yeah, let's go yours.
Get 13 health back. And you are no longer dying, so you can reset your death save tracker. But that is your action, Steampunk. Would you like to do anything else? We'll have a gauge check.
Yeah, I'll gauge it.
Alright.
Make a wish again.
Alright, with an 11, what would you like to learn? She
Can I see its
has
traits.
her traits.
Has any?
All right, yeah, she has the traits Detect Life, Incorporeal Movement, and as actions, she has Corrupting Touch, Horrifying Visage, and Wail. Which would you like to identify?
corrupting touch?
No. Gripping touch is its basic attack. It does this. So it does. She has a +10 to attack, a reach of 5 feet, and she does 3d6 plus 2 necrotic damage on each successful attack.
Yeesh.
You do anything else?
I'll move a bit. I'm gonna try and I'll sort of block. Wait. I was here, so 20. Okay, so I can only move to there.
You can move through Astra's square if you wanted to. So I think really that just, and then that'd be the
Yeah,
same
it's
amount of
the same
movement anyways. Or no, it wouldn't.
I untransformed.
That was your bone. Oh, right, and then you use an action
Yeah.
heal.
Yeah.
Yeah, so you get in front of Astra in case the Banshee turns on you.
Mm-hmm.
And
That's
the
my
stand to
turn.
protect her. Plant.
Land.
Plant. Here, let me just put a little AoE range. Oh, I don't have one for 60 feet, huh? All right. Interesting. I'll put this down and then just make this a 60-footer. Cool. Gotta be within that area.
Really wish you didn't do this plan.
We didn't have a choice.
What do you mean we didn't have a choice?
Yes, we did.
It just
Nope,
saved it.
no
It summoned a
choices.
swarm of dolls.
Nope, that's illegal.
We're just broken it.
This is literally the same fucking thing as when you got mad at me for fucking thinking the dude was evil.
The dude isn't evil. And then I'm gonna use my bonus action to Misty Step.
Mm.
Because that is not concentration. And it's 20 feet, right?
30 feet.
Oh! Ooh.
Repeat in an unoccupied space. Alright.
And that's Plant's turn.
Okay. Plant. I need you. Oh, no, wait. Everybody. I need you to make wisdom saving throws.
Yay.
I didn't take anything for
Astra
this.
is the only one who has advantage. Alright.
I have advantage?
Yeah, because you ate all of the things.
Oh, right.
One of which would have given you advantage on wisdom saves.
I took it for the witches and I did not fucking remember the entire time. I always forget.
Alright, so the Banshee becomes noticeably like irritated and angry, and the form of her visage matches or transforms to match her anger and horror at what you see on the Banshee's face, like this intense grief and terror, like it knows it's about to be banished, but doesn't quite piece together that it's being banished in such a way that it would want. And so as far as the Banshee's concerned, you get the sense that she is horrified of what you are going to do to her through this ritual, as she uses horrifying visage. As Steampunk and Plant are able to resist, or not Plant, Astra are able to resist it, but Plant, you are now frightened of the Banshee. You now only move away from her. You cannot move any closer to her willingly.
Good thing that was the idea.
Mm-hmm. As
How
the
long does the ritual take? Again, sorry.
2 more rounds.
2 more turns.
Okay.
As the Banshee will 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40. Move to here. And we'll make an attack against Plant. Does a 23 hit?
Oof.
I wanna
Shield.
shield that. Yes,
Oh, sorry.
at 2nd level because I have no first levels.
Alright. And it's her turn. Astro, it is your turn.
I would. Can I use a gauge check to see if she has something that would prevent something from working, like one of my spells?
Yeah, like a condition immunity. Yes, you
Well,
may.
like I wanna, yeah, sort of. If it doesn't work, I can choose something else. But I want to know if I can use entangle on her or not, because she's a ghost.
Alright. I will give you this. The Banshee is immune to the following conditions: charmed, exhaustion, frightened, grappled, paralyzed, petrified, poisoned, thrown, and restrained.
Yeah, restrained was the thing. Sorry. Well, that's probably. I could have done fog cloud, but she would be able to find Plant anyway, and then it would just annoy us. So that doesn't really work either. God, I really have nothing that can like slow her down. I will do a moonbeam, methinks.
Alright.
On level 4. Obviously not hitting Plant.
Ah, you hit Plant.
Something like there or something, right?
Yeah. And then
Alright.
as a bonus action.
Just to make sure, that's a con save, right?
I actually need to
Yes.
check myself. I haven't used it in so long.
Constitution,
okay.
yep. Nat 1. Alright, yeah. So he takes the 12. Okay. Takes the 18 damage from that. Vulnerabilities. No vulnerabilities. Alright.
It's still, is it, I've got the thing where I don't need to use a wild shape to switch my starry form now, right? Or is that next level?
I think that
Was
you
that-
already have it.
The switching my starry form, because I want to heal myself for my bonus.
You are level 10 druid, correct? No multiclassing?
Yeah.
I think you might be at it. Let me double check.
I'm pretty sure.
Doing
you are.
constellations. At the start of each of your turns while in your story form, you can change which constellation glimmers on your body. So yes, you can change which one's active.
Cool. I'd like to heal myself with my starry form whenever the fuck I find the word. I don't know why I always suck at that.
Very nice, very nice.
Oh, right, so,
A 13
even though
will
I'm close
unfortunately
to
miss.
death?
Well,
Sorry,
she's
what was that?
healing.
No,
herself.
that's healing myself.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, that's not attack. It's just the same fucking thing. If I move into her space, she can't attack me, right? It's only when I move out.
Yes. Though I think if you move into her space, since she's in the moonbeam,
Oh no, I was
do
just
you
gonna
get
move
hit
here
by
to
your
get between
own
them
spell?
again.
I would say yeah, probably.
Yeah, no, I do, but I was just gonna move here, so like I was between them.
Yeah, you can
at
move
least a
there.
little bit.
And it won't provoke any attacks or anything.
Because if she moves, I'm gonna get her. And that's the end of my turn.
Alright. Steampunk. It is your turn.
Go, go, steamer.
You walked progressively away and you just got quieter and quieter as you spoke. That was great.
Okay.
Did not hear a thing.
I want to try something.
I said to him, "What are you doing?" Meaning like the steampunk, so I could say it. And then he's like, "I'm doing the chicken."
Doing the chicken.
Can I? What's the things on you right now, Plant? What spells have you cast on yourself?
None except shield.
Shield.
Okay. What's the
Brings
foot?
your AC
Is that
up
the
to,
frightened?
what, 26?
That is the frightened, but I do have 2 of my oils active. I have blind sight to 30 feet, and I also have plus 10 to my speed, so I have 35 feet of movement. And then yeah, I'm frightened of the Banshee.
Can I attempt to grapple Plant and move her further?
Yes. Though moving a creature of the same size takes double movement, but I guess I should ask
wait,
Plant.
yeah.
Steampunk moves to grab you. Do you resist? Forced movement also
won't
does not
do that, actually.
provoke AOS.
I won't do
Excessive
that
movement.
because I had to move to get here. Instead, I'm gonna shoot the Banshee, hopefully hitting her. I
Definitely
think that
fair.
hits. And it will have, where is it? Grasping arrow. Ooh.
Okay. So, something you learn from this, as you fire the arrow at the Banshee, the arrow does seem to hurt it, but the extra poison damage, you get the sense, did not do anything. The Banshee is immune, as in completely immune, to poison damage. And let me see. Takes 2d6 slashing damage. First time on each turn, it moves 1 foot or more without Okay. Very nice.
And its speed is 10 feet less.
Very nice. That will also reveal that the Banshee has a flying hover speed of 40 feet, which has now been reduced to 30 feet. Mm-hmm.
What?
At the start of the Banshee's turn, she'll take Moonbeam damage.
Oh.
Yeah. But
Moonbeam was the only word I heard.
that shall be my turn.
Alright. Bland. Round 4.
Bland. So quick question. I only have to use 1 action, right? What if I action surge? Can I use that second action as another ritual, or
No.
does it have to be a separate?
No.
Okay.
But you could use that extra action to do something else, like attack her or something.
Like teleport to another dimension.
Yeah.
I
You leave. Peace out. Use plane shift.
God. Sorry.
Don't die.
No promises. I'm gonna Misty Step once more.
Nice, nice.
God. Sorry.
Stop dying.
You can't tell me what to do, man. I'm gonna teleport, Misty Step to here, and then I'm gonna use my movement to.
Go around the tree.
I'm gonna go around the tree. I'm all the way up here now.
All right. Very nice.
I need to adjust the ticker. One more.
All right. Lance turn. Con save. Oh, 19. All right. Kayla, are you back?
Yeah, no. I'm...
Yeah. Roll some of that moonbeam damage. Okay.
17.
And she takes the full 17 damage, which bloodies her. As let's see. Damn.
Kill her.
Damn.
No, writer, you shall not.
Did you say don't kill
shall
her,
not.
Paige?
Yes.
Oh, she can't even
Right,
get there. She can only get there.
Writer, I shall not allow you to kill me.
Alright. The Banshee will move through Astra, like literally going through her and facing through her. A chill goes down your spine, Astra. But you may make an attack of opportunity.
Ah, so she doesn't get one of me too. Ah, the cheeky bugger.
Where's women? Damn.
Alright, unfortunately we'll miss. So let's see. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50, 55, 60. For her.
Oh yeah, it takes an extra 5 slashing damage.
And that's magical damage as well. Boop. He's now at 43 HP. Astra. It is your turn.
Bonus action, move the moonbeam. Back to
Oh.
Oh, I need to move because I can't see her. But... Oh wait, I need to count this. Why can I... Okay, 5, 10, 15, 5.
Trying to remember.
Where'd she go?
Up.
Up.
Okay.
And you can move the moonbeam itself 60 feet. So up to around here. Nice.
So that's bonus action. Action. Where do I go? Action. I will guiding bolt to level 4. Find her again. Oh wait, moonbeam. I need to actually cast again. It's whenever she's in it, and then her turn as well. So.
We're not supposed to kill her, you know.
I know, but she's not nearly dead. She's like half, but she's not nearly dead.
40 out of 100. That's...
Just need to make
We
sure
must
that Plant
spend-
doesn't somehow die in the next like minute.
Is she almost dead? I would have killed. I didn't realize.
She's bloody.
No, Plant is. Oh.
Plant is at
How
full.
long
Lance
does
can
this
afford
ritual
health.
take, by the way?
One more action.
Oh.
In other words, it's already ended.
Yeah, it's pretty much done. Steampunk. It is your turn.
I'm just gonna walk up next to Astra and watch the action.
Alright. Plant. Before your
So-
turn starts. No. The Shadow Lord shows up.
Layer actions, oh god!
Sudden layer action. No. Plant, it is your turn. Banshee looks at you desperately. Horror in its eyes.
So, with the last tick of the clock, right, this will end.
We're here to help you. Don't be afraid.
to end the ritual, Plant will push the voodoo doll into the banshee, and with her other hand undo a knot on the doll, which basically undoes all the straw, and it all just crumbles away and inside the banshee, and hopefully the banshee disperses with it.
All right, Plant.
Yeah.
As you kind of push the doll towards the banshee,
It eats you.
what is the look on your face?
The same face that Plant has most of the time. It's just a sort of, I think the words stoic and somber come to mind when I think of it, but just like a still face, you know.
All right. Yeah. Not reassured by that. You push the doll out towards her, undo the string so that it falls apart, as the banshee will try to desperately grab at the different bits of like straw and leather work that is undone by this action. I'm trying to grasp it in her hands, but it just simply falls through her being incorporeal. And she looks up at you.
It's time to rest.
Those words, she will begin to weep as she starts fading away. Ritual has been completed.
Yay!
Good
Yet.
end. Nobody
Astro almost
died.
did.
I think that's like the first time I have almost died in like at least a few months.
Why do you think I always lose my shit when I see a banshee?
Anyway, let's go through the portal for God's sake, please. Before I die.
Yes. I'm excited to see what's on the other side.
Keep your eyes shut or wear sunglasses.
I'm holding
What are
out.
sunglasses?
Because she's been in darkness her whole fucking life. She's gonna go out to the sunlight. She's gonna fucking hurt her eyes.
My eyes!
Plant holds out her hand for Astra to guide the way.
I take her hand. We just all link arms. We're off to see the wizard.
I was thinking that too.
That's what we do when we go to see Steve.
Yep. Yeah, you kick up some dust as you hop along the road, revealing beneath all that dirt and grime, the cobblestone is actually made out of golden
Yellow.
bricks.
No! The goal!
The goal. Yeah. Holding hands, linking arms, you all enter the Shadow Crossing.
There, you find a baby that looks like Voldemort.
I step on the baby.
Let's see.
Oh my!
Okay. Next one. All right. Does this have? And I'm gliding on. Okay. Okay, it's on daylight mode. That's good. That's good. Alrighty. This reminds me. I need to redo your guys' visions now. Now that you're out of the Shadowfell, because it kind of
What if I
halves them.
What if I come back and Yip's like a fucking adult?
Yip is like,
That'd be kinda
hello,
cool.
mother.
I would be so sad. I missed my child grow.
Jupiter would be dead. I did the
It's just
math. It only lived like
Yips in
3
his
years.
teenage years. He like hates me because I wasn't there for him, and it's like, whatever, mom. You're not my real mom.
Yip's like a great worm now. Just an elderly
It's
dragon
been 1,000 years. I've been waiting so
It's like-
long.
He talks like that, and then fucking Elodia just comes over and it's like, it's literally been like a week.
He grew
A
so
couple
much
people cast
in
it
just
large
a
on
week.
you.
Had a growth spurt.
Yip's gotten into the fertilizer again.
Mhm.
Ryder, out of curiosity, how long has the time dilation been for plant?
You don't know. None of y'all know. You'll have to figure
Ryder
that out.
doesn't know, I don't think.
I don't even know, and I made plant.
Okay. Astra had 60 feet of dark vision.
Why do I hear lightning?
Because it's stormy out.
Oh,
And Steampunk, you also have goggles, right?
Mm-hmm.
Updated. Okay. And we'll see if that goes through. As, yeah, it is noon as you come out from the shadow portal. In fact, it is high noon. It is exactly
Oh my
noon
god.
as you come out.
Green.
It's so
As-
lovely.
Yeah, you see before you a familiar landscape. It
Yes, that
looks like
360p. So familiar.
Yeah, you see a familiar landscape, but the trees here are healthy and lively. There's what time would it be? I believe it would be spring at this point.
A fish.
Yeah,
Yeah,
a
I
fish.
fucked it up.
It's a little ducky.
It looks like a penis.
I see. It's spring, so like flowers are kind of beginning to bloom. The leaves have grown
Wait.
back by now. Yeah.
It's changed. We used to be in winter, right?
Mm-hmm.
How fucking long has it been?
I mean, we were in like
Has
late
Elodium moved
October.
Did she find any? I'm gonna cry, Ryder. I'm gonna be so
It
mad.
hasn't been that long. It's only been like
Message.
a month, probably.
Message.
You come back to
I'm texting
Elodia.
Elodia. I'm texting her and I'm letting her know it's back.
Sure, I
and I
can't see
better
very well.
speak,
My
huh?
eyes have become poorly.
I'm hard of hearing now.
I'll kill you both.
Gorthern has passed away. There's a new
Frank
That's a
has
new sign.
returned. He's very strange now. He seems a bit off.
the castle is destroyed, overrun by undead. No. You pass through the portal. It is a nice spring noon. There is, well, I mean, the shadow portal is still here, so it's a bit quiet, and foreboding, but that doesn't seem to be deteriorating the place, yeah, it's.
Let's long rest so I can reset my necklace so I can try and get Windwalk so we can
No,
go
we
fucking-
still have Windwalk.
Oh, do we? It's still
It's 8 hours.
existing.
Yeah,
Cool.
last
Let's
time.
go.
When do I open my eyes?
Let's go. What was the plan?
When do I open my eyes?
Look down and slowly open them. Don't look at the big ball of fire. She just dives into the water. Just
Yeah.
completely soaking herself.
What is this?
Plant. You open your eyes and yeah, you see greenery. You see clear waters that are kind of reflective. That doesn't look like it's made out of oil or blood or look just absolutely putrid. There's an oversaturation of your view of just color, as you've never seen anything like this, or at least you don't remember anything like this in memory.
Flash.
Alright. Splash into the water. It doesn't burn you. It doesn't have a foul taste to it. Doesn't make you feel slimy. As you like reemerge from it, you just feel wet.
Plant backstrokes and then realizes, my eyes.
You get water in your eyes.
No, she looked
It
up.
hasn't got chlorine. It shouldn't hurt.
There's a giant ball of fire.
Astra
You
is
look
gonna...
at the sun. When you look away,
You now
you
have a
still
black
see it
spot.
in after images whenever you blink.
Everywhere.
It's following me.
It's following me. It haunts me.
Also, if I may, you would notice that in Plant's hair, because we're no longer in the Shadowfell, small flowers just like start
That's
blooming.
Aw.
Astra is gonna like call Plant over. And she's gonna take out some of her spring seeds.
And plant them under
And
her
show Plant
eyelids.
how to plant them. And then she's also going to use create or destroy water to water the seed, and like she's just gonna like explain to her like what will happen and how it will be green and
How
pretty.
plants work.
Yeah.
You explain to the plant
I mean,
person how plants work.
I've read books.
I've read books. I
Well-
have book knowledge on this.
Listen, I'm trying to be nice. You don't need to
Be
be
sure
a
to
dick.
water it every day for at least 2 weeks.
Well, I mean, if she ever wants to return home, she'll see the plant, and then she'll think of us. So go fuck yourselves.
What, are we gonna die?
Oh my god. Alright. Either fucking move on or I'm leaving.
Wait, hang on. So you give Plant seeds, do you?
Yes.
How many?
I took 3 out of my inventory. They're the spring seeds, specifically. Because I have seasonal seeds.
I found a spot.
Well, Astra puts create water wherever the fuck she plants it.
May I scry?
Yes. On.
Can does scrying work on places or only people?
I think it works on locations. Let me see. Trying.
Hey, Ryder.
Yeah.
I have a possibly difficult question for you. So, because time passes faster, I guess, in the Shadowfell, but my message of sending thing is once per day, would Elodia then be able to have sent like multiple texts for one of my days?
Well, you're the one sending it to her.
Yeah, she can only give
She
replies
sends it
to
back.
you.
Oh, okay. I thought we could text you.
Yeah, but she would get them randomly.
She gets your messages in like
So I guess that does pose an
text
interesting question of if you cast sending before going through the portal, And then after doing that, before getting a reply, you then go to it. I guess that would cause a bit of wibbly wobbly timey wimey fuckery.
Alodia gets the message like in the same time that she would normally, but it's in super slow motion because of the time dilation.
Yeah. Like,
Yep.
if an hour
Oh.
in the Shadowfell, like an hour in the Shadowfell, would be like 5 days. I don't know.
Okay. You can scry on location if you have seen the location before.
Okay. I would like to scry on the keep at Vagabonder. Stop sending me notifications, Creative Cloud.
Maybe you need to pay attention.
It's sending me, look at this update for an assignment that was due like last week.
I'm just looking at Bliss's message, and it just makes me think like if she's receiving like just an elongated message, then like each letter is just a constant tone.
I can
she just thinks she has
imagine,
tinnitus.
See,
For like a year. Next year,
No,
like you
I
say
imagine-
love.
I was thinking.
I was like, if like it's one letter per year, it's like I love for 6 years, and she thinks, oh, she's gonna say I love you, and then it's something like I love cheese or something dumb. Like for 6 years, she's like, oh, I can't wait for this love message, and then it's just like I love cheese or some dumb shit like that.
I imagine she's like got the letters and she's got like a conspiracy theorist like corkboard, like what's she trying to say to me?
Oh, I'm fucking blind. I was like looking for Vagabond or Keep. I'm like, where the fuck is that map? I thought I archived it. I did not. Alright. Alright, let's see. Need to like now get rid of like all of your guys' shit from it. Chaz wouldn't be there. Hilda's definitely not there.
Wait, actually, no. That's a good question too. Did we actually go back in time? Is Frank still alive? Can we save Frank?
There's two of them.
Dun dun dun.
You guys
So we
sent
would
your
then
animals
be-
back to the keep, right?
Yeah, I
Jupiter.
did.
I can't wait to see
Jesus,
Penchy.
took them all back.
Okay. Yes, I will. I like literally just deleted all of the animals, and then I'm like, wait a minute.
Is that Bliss's meme? I assume that's Bliss's meme, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's a good one. Fucking great.
Man, I'm dead.
'Cause I'm like, is this all of them? All right. As yeah, you see, this location.
I actually get to see it.
Yeah. So, you see Vagavorther. You see familiar faces. Going about their business. They don't look noticeably aged in, I guess, either direction. The dragon head is still up there, taxidermied. You see that Toki has returned at some point, as it seems like
Ew.
most people are still here. You do not, however, see Elodia or Chaz.
No. Where's my wife? I did text her. Did she respond?
What did you text?
I texted her that I'm on my way back and I want to see her.
Okay. Yeah. So.
I think everyone took it as a joke, but I was 100% serious.
Nah, I missed that.
It was
Kinda
when we were
like-
talking about texting before we went on the whole tangent about the time dilation thing.
So yeah, you see that steampunk as you look into your scrying orb, and then yeah, Astra, you send your message to her. Repeat, what was it that you said?
I said we're on our way back and I want to see her. Because that gives her the option to tell me where she is so I can stop there, or if she wants to meet us there. So it's a good win-win without necessarily pulling her away from what she's doing. Because I know she takes her work very seriously and I'm a supportive fiance.
All right. New phone. Who dis?
Boring.
Get your ass back to camp. We're fucking.
Yeah. So you get a reply. Oh, Astra, it is good to hear from you again. You suddenly stopped sending them for about a month.
I fucking swear to God, Ryder.
Yeah.
If I make her upset, I'm gonna cry.
It's good to hear from you again.
Man, I could have had my robot done by now.
Did she tell me what's happening? Like if I'm meeting her, she's meeting.
Doesn't she only have like 25 words?
Yeah. Fortunately, I wasn't counting.
I don't think you reached 25.
Yeah, I don't think so either. Let's see. I am looking back.
Oh, Astra, it's good to hear from you again. You...
I think it's
Stop
25 characters, not 25
sending-
words, so...
No, it'd be words.
Sending messages for.
Yeah.
Damn it, you made me lose count.
Yeah.
Okay. Just fucking tell me where to meet.
Let's just
Look,
say
we have
17.
Twitter.
That's a good number.
Yeah. She will say.
You write so elegantly and then it just turns to trash at the end, like text talk at the end.
She
Running out of
realizes
words.
she's at like the word count. It's like, dear
The
Astra.
TTYL.
The message
At
is
symbol.
exclusively in emojis.
She
Oh,
will
my.
say that she is meeting with fuck, what was his name? Big
new
Bull
girlfriend.
Man, King Glaumer at the moment.
Ooh, I like that area. Can we go?
We can
We
go.
still have Windwalk.
Yeah.
I think that's also near our house. Like my
Yes.
Melody's house.
The house
She
is
will also say, we
to the left.
help repel a Knoll warband. Her
Ah,
final
no,
words.
not the nose.
Oh hey, Frank is there. Get rid of that.
Get out of here.
Fucking
here.
cannot wait. Cannot
Waste.
wait to fill Lydia in for everything that we did. Frank died. We fought some witches. We fought a banshee.
Too much.
For a fucking undead fucking, what are they called? The holder. Good fun, good
Mhm.
fun.
As yeah, you all
You thought a
I'm
dragon was impressive.
wouldn't until I introduce you to the Shadow Lords.
Cries.
Alright. But yeah, you guys, what do you guys do next?
See,
think we can
my
make it
home's
There
here.
in 4 hours.
Because it's near the river, I
Yeah,
remember saying.
that's also the area where King Glaumer is as well.
Yes, got my house. Let's go. You can rest at my house.
Where is his banquet feast place?
You guys
'Cause-
can sleep in the living room. I get the big bed all to myself, to my tiny self.
I want to see my dragonfly daughter. I also want to go see
we'll
my
stop
parents.
on the way.
Great thing is, you guys still have like fucking 6 or so hours left of
Yeah.
Windwalk, so we'll just say it took you like an hour to go from there to there. So in the Shadowfell.
Oh, what is here then? Oh,
Uh,
right. This. Okay. No,
Yeah, so
I'm
you guys are
done.
around
Oh.
here, so like yeah, this would probably take like,
Yeah.
30 minutes to get to Vagavorther, and then another 30 minutes to get to Glaumer.
Speedy Gonzalez.
Let's
Mhm.
go. Let's do it.
As you
Let's
guys
have
once
a
again
cutscene.
go into wind form, and
So we're
speed
going.
your way over
We're
the
going.
lands. Um,
Or
lands.
do we want to go there and then go back to plants? To
I think we should go to
To
Alodia.
plants, hell yeah.
It's because Ryder said plants. It distracted me. We'll just say H. I think we should do this.
Yeah, we'll do that.
Yeah.
Because we have to pick up the boat, right?
To
We
go
have
there.
to pick up the boat.
Yeah, we'll just go here and then here.
Wait, where are Astra's pets right now?
I assume they
They're at-
returned
Vagavorther.
with Jupiter back to Vagavorther.
They're here.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, but we don't need our pets, so we'll
Yeah.
go visit Alodia and home, and then go
Don't really
back to
need
pets.
the boats right now.
Yeah.
They are expendable.
Wow.
Just that
don't
at the
say
end of
that.
our adventure, we need the pets, right?
Yeah.
Ba-bow.
All right.
Yeah.
So
I mean, whoosh.
I also want to tell whatever the fuck his name is, Gorthund. Hey, we did it. We fucked up the first time, thanks to Frank, but we
We
did
didn't really. We were sent there to stop the Shadowfell or the Sorrow Swarm coming through, and we didn't.
Yeah, we did. We killed
it.
them.
Well,
we did delete
No,
a bunch of tokens.
remember-
It's been a while since we've used this map.
She said that it was the other Shadow Lord doing that, not the hags.
Oh. Right, yeah, madness.
want to see my wife.
But we can get recruits
Oh man,
and shit.
I just saw Frank's first token on this map.
Whoa.
That's how long it's
Jeez.
been
I
since
didn't
you've
even
been here.
remember.
Back when he
Without the
still
wings,
wore a
literally.
helmet.
Ew.
Oh, that's so weird.
Alright. I need to think of who else would be here. Odir would probably be here. So where the fuck is that guy?
Oh,
There
I
he is.
think he's invited to my wedding too. I mean, you already have the list because you added everyone already.
Mm-hmm. I mean, unless you've like changed it recently.
Well, I added the Eva, and you've already had Chiron and Hydration. They're the most recent ones I've added.
All right. Who else would be here?
Right out. We're back. You know what that means, right?
Mm-hmm.
You have to sort out the animal shit.
Ah,
You just need to make the 3 tiers and we're done. Then I'll never bother you about it again until I need to get my rewards. My prezzies.
You just have to write a 5,000 word essay by tomorrow morning.
No. Wifey! Astra's
Alright.
immediately
Oh, look, it's
gonna hug
Russ.
her, even if she's in the middle of a conversation. Just immediately hug her head.
Okay. Yeah.
Like a schoolgirl teenager running to her fucking best friends in the morning.
Yeah. So you guys, I guess, plant. As you guys zoom over Armfeather, you cross over bountiful, green, lush lands, a sea of regular water, past numerous islands that aren't like rocky outcroppings or full of despair, and come to like a nice, lush forest, not gnarled or twisted in any way, shape, or form, as you come to this nice little banquet area.
I
You guys-
sit down. I feel dizzy.
Astra's too concerned with the Ludia. I'm not gonna lie. Sometimes you're gonna have to ask about it. I was gonna ask, but I was like, Astra's gonna absolutely just be all over Ludia and not
Yeah.
hear anything else.
Yeah,
She didn't
so
even
yeah,
realize
Plant.
Ross was here yet, for God's sake.
as
Have a
you
sit
all
down.
appear and take physical shape again, they will notice you as Astra just rushes to Elodia, give him a big old bear hug as she will hug Astra back and kind of pat her on the head and will say, "Welcome back. I was worried when you stopped contacting me, though your messages were hard to decipher."
Astra's gonna be like, we'll go for like a week. Well, how long were we gone for? Literally like a couple
You were in the
days, right?
Shadowfell for 3 days by your
3 days.
reckoning.
Well,
As-
Astra's just gonna say that because she's not gonna. I mean, would she understand that times pass faster? I don't think she would, right?
well, she yeah. Do you say how much time passed for you?
Yeah.
All right. See. Well, here on the Prime Plane. About a month has passed. It's now mid-November.
Astra's just gonna get like super sad and like hug her even tighter.
We are in the middle of spring, but well, the trees and leaves and flowers have all grown back. I've been maintaining the house while you've been gone. I'll admit I had to replace a few plants because I didn't water them enough, but I got better at it.
Astra's gonna pat her head and just be like, I didn't propose to you for your wellness with plants.
For your housekeeping.
Yeah.
Yes. Ew, is this a cunning pack camp? Gross. No,
No.
actually. This is a forest banquet place. Look at all the food.
No, this is Patrick.
These are like all the best characters.
Mm-hmm.
All of them are the best.
But Glaumer
I am
will,
the godparent.
yeah, you will see a nymph woman over here playing with Vane, a little, who has grown taller, in like the past, almost 2 years since you last saw her. As she is now like, I think at this point, 3 years old. She is walking by
Thank goodness
herself.
we didn't see the
She
terrible
is
twos.
playing with this nymph as they're kind of like dancing together in the background, while Queen Otam watches them as the
That is
king
like a
Glaumer,
death glare right at her.
death glare. Otam has a smile upon her face. Man, I just have a bunch of characters
Draws
here.
a smiley face.
Alright, as you also see a few other familiar faces. You of course see Odir. You see Syl as well as Russ, who is kind of grazing here, eating some of the grass.
Astra's gonna get him next.
Yeah. Syl is kind of sitting on the ground here, just kind of listening to the proceedings. You also see the Archdruid, Leary, here, sitting at this end of the table. A big old furbolg druid. He has a smile comes across his face as you all arrive and make yourselves known. Oh, here we go. No name for Archdruid. An otter guy? Ah, okay. Do-do-do-do.
And I mean, we don't know a name yet, so that's probably why. But also, cheap girl playing with child. Yes. I assume it's because we don't know a name, but just in case.
I'm glad you said his name, Ryder, because I would have a horrible time pronouncing.
Oh yeah,
Wow.
yep. That's Leary. That's Leary. Thank you.
It's like a
Irish.
loogie.
Thank you, Ireland, for that one, for that spelling.
Shout out to you Scots out there.
Shout out to those Gaels out there, the Gaelic peoples. Let's see, does Russ have his name? Good. That's the most important one. So yeah, you see
Astra and Steampunk don't have their name for me.
Leary, really?
I mean, I don't see steampunks. I see yours.
I don't
though.
see
Oh, because
Astros.
these were old ass tokens.
Probably.
Ah, they
There it is.
died!
Session
Oh
1.
my god!
Ah,
Me gonna give Lydia one big kiss and then head over to Russ to see how he's doing.
oh,
Well,
oh. I was like turning you for the kiss, but all right. Give her a peck on the cheek. She pecks you back as you then fly over to Russ to go see how he's doing, and Russ is like, "Oh, hey," as you like cast your speak with animals. But
I had the
yeah,
ring. I don't need to anymore. But I just chit chat. We don't need to just roleplay if you want to do this stuff. I assume. Just chit chat.
it's like finding everybody's handouts. So here's the queen and daughter, very cute. And then
Little baby.
here's good old King Glaumer. Look at that dad bod.
Hell yeah.
Munching on
One sexy
weeds.
motherfucker.
Yeah, so yeah, you see they are in the middle of eating, and apparently before your arrival discussing something as they were eating. Glaumer and Queen Atom are kind of eating like basically salads and food-based. Yes, writer. All meals are food-based. Plant-based
Food-based water.
Listen, I swear, I can English. I studied English for 4 years in college. All right?
God, why would you put yourself through that?
Because I like
Aqua-based water and
aqua-based water,
salads.
dihydrogen
Food-based
monoxide-based water. Yeah, you see a bunch of familiar faces. As Plant, you don't recognize any of these people. It's all new to you.
And
English
Astra's
nerd.
just abandoned you completely.
So yeah.
Plant feels dizzy anyway.
Yeah, so Plant feeling dizzy from the wind walking, and having to see daylight for the first time, and then very quickly spend like the next hour just going rapidly over an unfamiliar land to you, but vibrantly colored, as you're just kind of English nerd, gross, not based, but also based though, and very okay. Let's make up your fucking mind here. But you feel dizzy from I guess this is basically overstimulation for you, Plant. You're seeing colors you've never seen before, and it's all very disorienting. And plus that big round thing in the sky, whenever you look up at it, it just kind of hurts your eyes.
Hurts. Plant sees sun. It hurts.
Leary will kind of turn to you and will say, "Please take a seat. You are hungry. Partake in the food here. And if you are feeling sick, let me know. Perhaps do something to alleviate the sickness."
It's just overstimulation.
Very well. We'll let you catch your breath then. Take your time.
Here, Plant. Have some meat.
She just vomits.
You know. Sure.
Yeah, you see
Right, we'll
meats.
eat some
I guess some of
prime
them
material
are
food.
rare and still have like the blood in it. The blood here of the animals is not like a pitch black inky mess, but is instead red. It's kind of weird.
Disgusting.
So like you got like pink and red meats instead of black and gray meats.
have some egg.
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 Uh, but,
Plants will start to eat, and then slowly and silently will start eating more and more.
and she's like, oh, this actually tastes pretty good.
Don't eat too
Goes
much.
into a food coma. Just fucking passes out.
Plant
Still will
turns
give
to
her
you,
a lift, I'm
steampunk, when
sure.
you say that, with like cheeks puffed with food.
Or do. I can't tell you what to do.
King Glamour will say, from what Elodia and Audir have told us of all of your ventures, I'm sure there's much for us to discuss. But we were just having a bit of a discussion over meal about something that transpired last week. Oh no, Plant left My Chemical Romance and entered Owl City Panic. Panic. As Glamour will say, as he's kind of finishing up frying up some eggs and like taking the plate off the stove, will kind of turn anyone eggs. As Otter will just kind of raise his hand and Glamour will nod. All right, here you go. As
Plant's hand is also raised.
two, any more? Sunny
I'll
side up.
pass.
He's true that those eggs are burnt as fuck. You know what?
Get him to do a roll to check how well he
That's exactly what I was gonna do.
I want him to get like a nat 1. They're like hockey pucks. He's somehow made eggs.
Roll a
into hockey
d4
pucks.
for like there's completely raw, gooey, pretty good, and then overcooked.
So this is what we're gonna do. We're gonna do a 1d20 on a 1 to 5 is like it's burnt, like it's just straight up burnt. On 6 to 10, it's like like if you eat it, it's still gonna taste a bit raw, like it wasn't cooked for long enough. 10 to 15, decent. Like 16 to 19, like very good. Nat 20, of course, the best eggs you've ever had, and a nat 1 is like,
You have
is
an
this even
orgasm.
eggs? What is
This is charcoal.
this? Is charcoal, not eggs.
But he's the king, so you have to pretend
All
like
right,
you like
they
it
are
anyway.
burnt. In
We
true
told ya, he's
in
the
true
dad.
dad fashion, he'll bring out the eggs. Like he'll say, "Anyone want any eggs?" Otter raises his hand. Plant raises their hand, and then he presents the plate towards them. Otter revokes his hand, as he'll say, "I think never mind. I'll take more of this meat that your wife cooked." As he'll say,
Oh,
very well.
God.
Glamour looks to you, Plant. Well, how many would you like? The big old smile on his face.
I mean, Plant would just think they're normal because they're black. Like,
Yes, I was about to say, I didn't know you were accustomed with Shadowfell cooking traditions.
accidentally offended the king.
Yeah, he will kind of cork an eyebrow. It's like, well, I'm not, but I'll admit I've never eaten with someone from the Shadowfell, so I'm glad you like it. As he slides over the plate of burnt eggs.
You must be a great king to be able to adapt to other people's customs so easily.
I don't know about that, but we get by.
That's what I was picturing.
As plant a
Yeah.
like 2 quote-unquote sunny side up eggs are passed to you. They are burnt. And it reminds you of the eternal like solar eclipse of the Shadowfell. Very reminiscent of that. You can see the imagery. You understand now why it's called sunny side up, because it very much reminds you of the sun on the Shadowfell. Burnt and dark and crispy. There's a crunch to it when you bite.
Plant enjoys this.
Yeah, you have
A taste
definitely
of
had
home.
worse. As Glamour will smile and sit back down. As
Steampunk just died.
he gives himself some of his own eggs and starts crunching on them. And he's like, not as crunchy as usual. As Otam will just roll her eyes. And well, at least it's not as hard as a rock this time. As Glamour will nod his head. I nearly broke one of my teeth doing that a few weeks ago. Crunch, crunch.
Mistook rock for egg.
Yeah. But please, eat and catch up with one another, and yeah, I guess enjoy yourselves.
Glamour, Your Highness. I
Crunch.
am intrigued by what you said you were talking about that happened last week. Do you mind
Oh,
letting us in on what happened?
all right. Yeah, he puts like he grabs the rest of the burnt egg as though it's like a chip or something, just crunches the rest of it. And after
Literally
finishing
pure hate
chewing,
right now.
it will say, "Oh, right. Well, just the other week, a band of Gnollish warriors, similar to the ones that you faced. Oh man, been nearly a year, a little over a year since that happened. Nearly two. Now I think of it. Back in these woods, but this one, I think last time it was just a handful and some undead, but this time it was an entire band of them, an entire squad. They seem to have set up shop. Whatever it is, well, been keeping an eye on that portal you all found that stone for, that Nat went through. Still hasn't come back. And we found no way of reactivating it. But it became active again, all of a sudden. And we, thankfully though, since we had eyes on it, we were able to quickly dispatch of the gnolls that came through, with the help of Elodia, Adir, and Chaz, who's still at the camp where it happened, to keep further eye on it. But
Astra's going to ask roughly how long ago the portal's reopened, because I want to figure out if maybe the witches, the timeline lines up.
They said it was last week.
last week.
So how does that work time-wise for us?
I guess. Let's see. Just arbitrarily pick a date. Let's see. How many
I
days
love
are in
that
November?
I make you do everything.
Hold on. We're gonna randomly roll what day of November it is.
I thought maybe it was because we killed the witches,
Damn.
the portal opened up.
27th of November. So I guess really nearly 2 months have passed.
Yikes.
Damn.
So this probably would have been about 8 days ago on the 19th.
That's pretty close to when we killed the witches.
Yeah, does that line up, Ryder?
Make an Arcana check.
Oh, I'm so good at those.
And all of you can make this.
Okay.
I was about to ask.
Oh, that's
for this
animal,
system.
animal
bitch.
handling.
Oh,
Heyo!
okay, don't worry, Steampunk's worked it out.
Got that internal clock, baby.
If I'd yip, I would add a clock.
Yeah. All right. Yeah, Astra. You now, I believe Keen Mind kind of lets you know like what kind of time of day it is or something, but because of like the
Yeah.
like rather sudden time shift, and you're still trying to wrap your mind around, okay, like how much, like what's the like time ratio here? You're still kind of doing those calculations. When Steampunk with the Nat 20, you do get the impression that the the day when it happened would kind of, considering you were in the Shadowfell three um for 3 whole days, the third day being the day where you face the hags, and considering it happened in the last week over the past 2 months, that you were gone, you suspect that yeah, it would more or less align with the slaying of the hags, like a little bit after it.
I fucking knew it.
Plant, you are enjoying egg
Egg.
chip.
I enjoy Eludia. Just staring at her.
Elodia is just ruffling your hair.
That's adorable. Ashla's just gonna lay on the fucking bench with like a head like in Eludia's lap. Let's go.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, she's just running her hand through your hair as you do that. As yeah, Glamour will say, yes. There's a good few of them that came through as well, about 10 or so, all at once. They just came out of the portal as it just suddenly reactivated. Thankfully though, since Lodia, Aldea, Jazz, and several others, some of the volunteers, a few volunteers have been helping to keep an eye on it from Millivatten. We were quick to dispatch them. Well, Chaz is still going through the equipment that they brought with them, as they had a bunch of bags and the sort. Yeah, about a dozen or so gnolls came through.
Well, roughly around the same time, judging by time dilation and being in the Shadowfell, um, about a year ago, maybe two, we were sent on a mission to uh, dispatch of some hags, but they pulled a fast one on us and escaped. But we found them again in the Shadowfell, and roughly around the same time is when we managed to defeat them. So there may be a chance of it lining up.
Balmer will kind of scratch his chin as he thinks on this, as Elodia will, still ruffling Asher's hair, will say, well, it's good that these hags are dealt with, then, but it seems they may have had some sort of alliance with these gnolls, and perhaps a contingency plan in place. Or, I guess there's always the supposition that it could have just been mere coincidence.
Astra's gonna tell them about the betrayer. What was his name? The dude.
The Shadow Lord of the Dragon.
That. Astra's gonna tell them about that and how Frank. She's not gonna say this, but how Frank got himself killed. She's not gonna word it like that.
Do
But
that.
Well, too bad. You told him about
You
the
stole my
fucking things.
thunder.
But Astra's just like Astra's not even gonna be concerned about it. She's just gonna be like talking to
Wait,
Olivia while she's
this
enjoying
isn't
her
Frank?
cat.
Nani?
We thought he just got
Thought he died
reincarnated
again.
Otter
again.
like turns to Plan. Is like, wait, that's not Frank. I swear, every time I see the man, he's in some different shape. But
They're eating like Frank. That's
Yeah, well,
why.
he's probably undead now.
oh, that is disconcerting. Otter will say. Elodia will hold on. Get this correct. Doop, 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 doop. There we go.
Hell yeah.
There we go. Uh, Elodia will say, I've never heard of this Shadow Lord before, but sounds like a powerful lich from the way you describe him. I were able to learn anything else about him?
Yes.
Ryder, you know what I know, so you tell her what I know.
In Astra's voice, too.
Yeah,
Astra.
Astra's voice that I don't even do anymore.
Astra summarizes the last like 5 or so sessions or some shit.
blah 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 blah.
And then like we met this really hot like flaming Valkyrie lady, and then we went into the Shadowfell together, but she
And then
was
she
cursed,
And then she
and that
died a few
weakened
days
her,
later.
and
You know.
then
Yeah, to be fair, like you said, I hadn't messaged her in a month. I did message her frequently because I told her about Hot Chick. I told her that Frank died. She did already know that. I think those are the 2 messages I sent while I was in that world. So I don't know if it's actually been a month since she's heard from me. Yeah, I sent her 2 texts.
Wibbly wobbly timey wimey, you know. You
wibbly
know
wobbly
the
time
deal.
bullshit.
Yeah.
He gets the messages like 2 minutes from now.
Yeah. She gets the message now, like the first message. No.
It's like cellular, so as soon as like I went through the portal, they got service back. They just went and sent.
Yeah, they've just been on hold.
Yeah.
But like, yeah, you explain all of the bullshit that happened in the Shadowfell. And I guess speaking of Shadowfell bullshit, steampunk. You are no longer under the effects of the loneliness curse, though you still have it if you return to the Shadowfell. Just so you're aware.
Okay.
You don't find a way to get rid of it. But anyways, Elodia, Adir, Glaumer, and the Queen will nod their heads. Leary seems to have a perplexed look on his face as he takes this all in, as he kind of is idly scratching his beard with a grave look on his face, as Leary will say, I will admit, as a druid, I come into contact with many fae. Druids tend to have a natural inclination towards the fae, of the Feywilds at least. But I know that the Shadow Lords were all, in some way, fae creatures in the past, succumbed to the shadows of that nefarious plane, as it rots them from the inside and out, and twists their logic. But I'm afraid I don't know much about the individuals, other than the fact that there are, as I double check, I think 11 of them. There are 11 of them.
You know how H you've been rolling a lot of 11s recently?
Oh my god.
11,
It's
11,
a
11, 11.
message.
But Bland, you just rolled an 11. Bland starts
It's a
oozing
sign.
shadows out of her eyes. Uh, but Larry will say, I know that the first to have been banished by the summer court was the madman. Later, the Godslain, I believe. Slain right here on the prime material. As he will kind of turn. As he will kind of point. Let's see. He will point northeastward. Over the mountains. At a great lake over there.
Hmm. Well, so far, we've only been in contact with 3 of them. One of them,
3 of them have made contact.
yes, one of them, the Shadow Lord of Hunger, the mother of the hags we defeated. Another one, the Shadow Lord of Loneliness, who corrupted me slightly.
Slightly. You nearly shat yourself over a dream. Astra's gonna say
dream.
that,
Could
absolutely.
you describe this dream, Steampunk?
I
Very
had a
well say.
few dreams. Come to think of it, we might have actually been in contact with 4. The first dream I had, I saw my family attacked by someone who I don't entirely trust. And then I felt a looming presence of what apparently was I forgot.
Like the big heart
I forgot to
monster?
write it down. Yeah. Forgot to write it down.
Yeah. You describe it, not having the words. As, let's see. Leary
Did you
will
tell
make
me? If you
a-
tell me, then I can tell you.
Leary will make an intelligence check. Ooh, 18. Ooh, very nice. I check to see if he has guidance. Druids do not have guidance. Or at least this druid doesn't. He's not a star
Can I
druid.
use my guidance? For
You
him?
can. As you see, Leary has a thoughtful look to his face as he seems to be trying to recollect something.
I just like move my hand in the air, like yeah, whatever.
Here you go. Yeah, a little like spark of magic goes out and fills his mind with inspiration. He's like, heart-shaped creature, heart-shaped. That must have been the Shadow Lord of Heartbreak, then.
Astra is going to like hug Elodia and be like, "Don't you let him near us."
He shows his face. I will be cutting him to pieces.
She'll be breaking the Shadow Lord of Heartbreak.
Yeah, I will break
And
that
he
heart
himself is a heart.
without hesitation.
It all comes together, you know?
Yep. As Larry will say, I'm afraid I don't know what type of fey Heartbreak was before succumbing to the unseelie. But that is a grim portent if you saw such a visionary dream.
I think the most important thing that came out of our trip to the Shadowfell is we met we offhand met the Shadow Lord of Betrayal. And in doing so, we came into contact with another cult. I'm presuming you all know the story of how the Slavering Law was consumed by the Cunning Mother.
Of course. Adir will say, it was a great battle in the past between the Cunning Mother and the Slavering Maw. She ultimately slew him and consumed his corpse so that he would not corrupt the world any further, sacrificing herself to suffer the corruption alone so that we don't have to.
Astra is just gonna like randomly be like to Lydia, if you ever need to murder me because I'm evil, I won't hold it against you.
Lord will say, I pray that never happens.
Well, the cult that we met,
Astra, she does
they
not say she
worshipped...
wouldn't do it.
Yeah, no, I know she would. That's okay. Astra would kill herself before she upset Lydia, so it's fine.
The cult we met, they worshipped a god known as the Ugly Artist, who we discovered is the Slavering Maw. And further beyond that was the spouse of the Cunning Mother. But due to the corruption of the Shadow Lord of Betrayal, he became the Slavering Maw we know today.
Astra's gonna jump into and add the thing that she found out about the like the leader, and that she doesn't actually know about the corruption, but at least one of the others seem to. Because I remember that.
Yeah, you tell them about like
The one thing I remembered.
Yeah, about the High Priestess as well that you met.
Yeah.
Hey.
And like how the guy, I think it was the lizard guy, right? That was like, she doesn't know about the corruption.
Oh, it was the guy in the mask.
Yeah, like the rest of the
Helmet.
sect has been like keeping the fall hidden from her.
Keep her pure. Yeah.
Hey.
So she's gonna add that as well.
Yeah, like as you described this, the table kind of like goes silent for a moment as they're all processing that. Adir is like, husband and wife, there's nothing about that in the studies. Have you told Gorthern about this?
We haven't made it back to Vagavorda yet, but
Looks at Astra and Elydia.
someone wanted to say hello.
Adir will just kind of like lean back, or well, these are benches. There's no backing to these seats. He'll like lean
Balls.
forward, placing his elbows on the table, kind of interlocking like his fingers together as he just like contemplates, racking his brain with all this new information. As there he will say, so you then believe that the Shadow Lord of Betrayal is the cause of the downfall of the Slavering Maw, then?
From what we could gather, it's very likely.
I'm so sad I don't have Planar Ally, because I totally would have just been like, "There's one way to find out."
Bintan.
Summon, yeah,
Summon Bintan.
Summon Bintan.
Come.
I saw everything!
I saw it. I saw the Shadow Lord. Yeah. Larry will say, this is I struggle to find the words for this. Like, everyone on the continent knows the tale, what transpired, or I guess knew an incorrect version of what transpired between the cunning mother and the slavering maw. It's this information is made public. It could send ripples through the entire continent, through the entire faith of the cunning mother.
Perhaps that's why we haven't heard of it. Perhaps it's meant to be kept secret.
Glamour was a cover-up then. And you,
It's possible.
Leary was saying, there's a covenant between the gods and mortals. The gods will not ever directly intervene in our affairs. And that, ideally, we should not intervene in theirs. It seems as though some mortal, this Shadow Lord, has broken that covenant and attempted to rewrite history. But to what end?
To the end of this campaign.
To the final story arc of this campaign.
Episode 72.
The Shadow Lord's motivations. This episode, the Lich monologues for the entire episode. Explaining everything that happened and how it connects to his plans. Or some shit, like some like anime
Everyone's
bullshit.
here just for
Like-
lecture.
Yeah.
7 episodes later. And
Remember
now we
episode
fight.
3 where those harpies killed Frank? It was all according to plan.
I was the harpies.
Yeah, clearly to put him on the path to becoming my disciple. To unhinge his mind. Make his magic
It's
go wild or
all
some shit. I don't know.
calculated.
I'll come up with that later.
Yeah, I don't know. I'll fit all the pieces together at some point. Every random encounter, like hydratation. He was one of the
Evil.
ringleaders. No. But
You thought
Shadow
that was
Lord's
normal
son.
water?
you thought it was normal water, but no, it was scrying water. Shadow Lord's scrying on you right now.
That's what I was gonna say.
Through your stomachs. No. Yeah. Everyone kind of falls silent to think about this for a moment, as Elodia will say, "We must report this to Gorthern, and no, we may have to go higher than that. I think we will need to report this to the cunning child."
Oh?
Ash is gonna be like, how
We
long
can
have we
go
been
there in
together?
like 5 seconds. It's fine.
You have not told me
Not
about
our
this thing.
child.
No! No! She's not meaning that. She's just saying she's never heard of the cunning child before. But I mean, that's hilarious.
The cunning, yeah, that's the way she interprets your reaction to it. As she'll say, "Oh,"
How long have we been together?
she blushes. She'll say,
Yeah,
"Oh,
she's just like, she's just like, how long was I gone for?
2 months."
You were gone for 7 months. You didn't notice the bump?
But how?
I mean, all that armor. Oh shit, that was an accident.
They've merged. Oh my god.
They
She was
become one.
pregnant with an Astra.
Now that's weird.
Oh. Just going into like grandfather paradox shit right here. We like end of the campaign, we loop back to like the very first episode.
I would kill you.
Your inner cycle.
Frank.
And that's where you learn about the evil god of time and how this was all his plan.
No, it was all Steve.
Steve comes out from behind the curtain,
Evil.
flapping slowly.
Evil is back.
No, you finally
all-
figured it out.
It
he
was
says.
all a theater production by Steve.
Yep. Welcome to Steve's Wondrous
I'm a match-
Theater. Confetti noises.
That's the exact date that D&D movie comes out too.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
But
Astra is going to, because she's Astra, like, not acknowledge whatever I'm saying. And she's just gonna be like, hey, you guys gonna come to our wedding? Just like, completely derailing it.
oh, we would be glad to. King will say, and Nod will say, of course, you have been a good friend to us.
Fuck yeah. Astra's not saying that to the king. She's not gonna swear at the king.
Lurie will say, if you need anyone to officiate, I think myself or Syl would volunteer. Syl,
Astra's gonna
Nod?
be like, literally everyone here is invited. And the lady is just gonna look at her like, did we never talked about this? Astra just demands it.
yeah.
And
I-
Astra's gonna be
There are
like,
that
you
many
too,
seats on this
Russ!
side of the continent.
Oh no, Ryder showed me the map where he's fit everyone in, and it's hilarious.
Oh
There's
god.
There's
so
barely
many
enough
fucking
room
people.
in the place where
Yeah.
the actual ceremony would take place.
Yeah.
Especially when
But
you
he
take into account
managed.
there's like a fucking owl bear there, all of her pets.
Yeah. Well, you gotta bring the extra one person, I think. Eva, yeah. Oh well, is Eva's the Shadowfell person, right? They couldn't come. Who is
mean,
that?
you could extract-
Everistus?
Who?
I'm just gonna
Everistus?
the name.
The high
I don't know who
priestess
it
of the
is.
cunning.
Yeah, is that?
Oh,
Is
that
what
was
it is?
the bodyguard. So this was the
Ooh.
high priestess. Did I ever?
Oh yeah.
I don't think I.
Oh,
Nope,
was
did not
the
show.
bird person Eva?
The one with like
Who was
the
it?
beaked mask?
Yeah. I don't remember who it's the first one on my list, so it's relatively recent.
Turns out it was just a random person on the street.
This guy.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Can he come or
Everistus.
can he not? Because he's Shadowfell guy.
You would have to get him from the Shadowfell.
Okay, he's not invited. I'm not going back there. My wife missed me too much. I can't do
Damn.
that to her or me.
Damn.
Yep.
I no longer want
Simply
to play
learn
with
plane
you.
shift.
Drops
Why isn't there
Everestus.
Why isn't there a Shadowfell post? Come on. Should be a postal
Well,
service.
you
Why
could-
can't Steve do it? He's interdimensional.
Oh jeez, it's raining a lot here.
Yeah, it's lightning too. I saw like flashes
Yeah.
in my window. If our power cuts out, I'm sorry.
Mhm.
It's not my fault.
I think we're
Understand.
reaching the end anyway.
The lesbian love
Um,
is going too hard that even the cosmos is like, no, it's too much. Can't handle it.
Steampunk will pipe up and say,
Good one.
what?
Pipe up.
Is it because he's got... it was unintentional. He'll say,
Wow, you can really
Should
see
we-
that lightning.
mention Chugworth and we're going to go see the cunning child.
I'm not sure if we'd be able to even get an audience without his presence. So we should report back to Gorthern first. And then from there, I'm sure he'd make the arrangements to have a meeting with the Cunning One. And, oh, right. I forgot over all of this like joking around. Elodie explains the cunning one. She'll kind of look down to Astra and say the cunning one is the
I think we might have heard about the cunning one at
Yeah.
some point, but it wasn't, you know, exasperated
Yeah.
on or whatever the word is.
Mm-hmm. As a refresher, the cunning one is the overall leader of the cunning pack. He rules over Half Moon Island off the coast of
Oh,
Alnia.
that's one at the very right?
Yep.
I've seen.
Yeah.
Yeah. I remember it being pointed out. Just the special spot.
Mm-hmm.
Because it's
Frank.
moon shaped.
Could you imagine if we got there and it was Frank on an iron throne? Could you fucking
Hello.
Hello.
Carbon
It's been a while.
I mean, that is what he wanted, right? Is to be the leader, so fuck.
Yeah.
See, this
You
was
know-
the ultimate betrayal.
It could happen. Because, what's his name?
I doubt it would be
The
this
Shadow Lord
fucking
did
soon.
say, I will, you know, give you your wildest desires or whatever.
Right, it's like, this is a good idea, writing notes.
Actually, you know what? You know what I'm expecting now? I'm expecting Frank to get nothing. He's just gonna, like, we'll
betrayed
see
by
him
the
again,
Lord
like
of
when
Betrayal?
we'll see him again when we're like level 20 or whatever, and it's Frank, but he's got like the hundreds of mouths, like the slavering maw. That would be nightmare fuel.
Oh no.
He would have gotten that way on his own. That is not a fucking... ended up like that eventually.
And they
You can't tell me
all
otherwise.
sound like Frank.
Oh,
Oh,
hello,
that is
hello,
not-
hello.
Hang on, I have a...
Hello. Jesus Christ.
Ryder, quickly commission someone.
No. We'll never put an artist through that.
You have to pay for their therapy as well.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hi, I need
The
you to make an
art
eldritch
costs nothing.
horror that looks like this. Okay, it's like, give me a bugbear that's been reincarnated as a bugbear who thinks he's an elf that's been reincarnated as a fairy and then reincarnated again as a Behirborn and then become undead, but then grows a bunch of like slavering mouths across all his body. Is like, and you need to have
And he's
aspects of
also-
all of those things that I just mentioned because he kept. some
And he's
of them, so-
blue.
Yeah, and he's
And
blue.
he has the head of Handsome Squidward and the face of... I
of
don't
Nigel
remember his name.
Thornberry.
Nigel Thornberry. I knew it started with an N.
But yeah, anyways, Lodi would say the cunning one is the leader of the cunning band. He operates out of Half Moon Island over in Barbershop 5 scored. Yeah, man. Quartet. Scoretet.
Force tet.
I think what's most important though, this cannot leave our group until we see the cunning one.
I mean, the only person I don't trust is Andy because I don't fucking know her. I'm not saying that out loud. Astra did not say that before, Ryder. You start to respond.
I'm sure if she's here, she's trustworthy.
Well, I mean, if she works for the fucking... But there's always the fucking one maid that fucking is evil, you know?
Andy pulls
Ryder
out a
once again
knife
taking notes.
and cuts a slice of pie for Vane to have.
Aww.
Oh,
I love it.
What flavor's the pie?
Ah!
pie
Astra,
flavor.
Astra's gonna do it again and derail, and Astra's gonna be like, can Vane be my flower girl?
Oh. And we'll kind
Oh, well,
of
she'll direct that towards...
That sounds very cute. It's a good idea. So
Yeah, she's
But
so cute.
Kayla, you could have Steampunk's younger sister be a flower girl.
I don't care what your sister looks like, that's cuter.
damn.
Wow.
Look at her!
Yeah. but
Fuck your sister. We already have fucking.
ew.
Ew. You're a robot. You don't know what incest is. We are not having this conversation in character.
Yeah, no, I know.
3 years old.
Bane is eating pie very
Actually,
sloppily
wait.
and little bits of apple filling on her snoot.
Now that you say that, Cap, Steampunk would be her younger brother.
Same age, by the way.
No, she's 6.
Ooh, now that I think of it.
Why is everyone measuring between me and Vane?
Because you're the same age as her.
Oh, wait. Oh, I thought you meant...
Fucking
Oh.
idiot.
Steampunk's like 3, right?
They're playmates.
Yeah. I mean, he was created before Vane. But
Yeah.
same year, I guess.
Astra's going to
Birthday.
do this. And
Did you
make,
just
like,
do the
little-
I'm older
little
thing by like a month?
sparkles for Vane to look at while she's munching.
I'm 3.5.
Bane laughs happily.
Thank you.
I love that. These are all my favorite characters, by the way. Like almost all of them.
I can't wait to
Almost all of
fireball
them.
all.
And Audier's here too.
Yeah, not as and Andy.
And
They're just
Andy.
there.
They
You
just
got a friend in me.
exist. As
This is why I had the house here. This is why.
Glamour will say, well, sounds like you all have some business to get to back at Vagavorder. Please, if you need to rest for the night, you are welcome to stay here. We can get some sleeping bags out so that you can have a nice little sleep underneath the stars. Plant, you don't know what stars are.
What stars are?
Even though I technically can't sleep, I would rather nothing more.
Very well. As Glamour will get up.
Astra's gonna be like, we're good, and Astra's gonna fucking summon an animal to sleep on.
Nice.
Oh wait, no, it's concentration. I can't. Can I do it for roleplay purposes?
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
Can't you
I don't
just
know what
like
I'm.
I mean,
and call like
Big
but
wolfy
what about
boy.
this?
yeah?
Oh,
True.
Russ, yeah, let's go.
Russ bet.
That's adorable. Let's go.
I hear you,
Russ bed.
but I propose this.
Stop moving him. I'm asleep on him.
Yeah.
Wait.
Glamour will get basically some sleeping bags from one of these crates. And kind of... Right, so anyone who would like to stay here for the night, take one of these, if you wish.
Use the flower as pillow.
Yeah. Or you can sleep on these sacks. They're kind of places a hand on them. I guess they're kind of raw.
That is like
Soft.
a greenish diarrhea color, and I hate it.
It's the closest brown I could find.
You can make a custom color.
That takes too long.
That takes effort.
Yes.
Yeah.
Leary will say, well,
Wait,
will you all go to...
I just realized we could literally just go to our house
True.
in the same area. Could literally just camp out at our place. And honestly, almost like
Invite everyone
most
to your
people
house.
who are coming, like, would probably be able to fit in the bed because it's a massive bed.
Invite everyone to your house.
Of course, I'm inviting everyone to my house.
Oh,
Russ is
Oh.
coming.
we already got a place
don't
to
have-
stay then. Glamour will put the sleeping bags back into this crate.
Astra's gonna thank him anyway.
No problem. All right. Leary will say, I will go back to the grove and tell the other druids of what what we have learned on this day. Syl, stay with them while they are still in this forest.
Bed. I haven't got my animal place yet.
Syl
Russ would have
is
been
like-
so comfortable if I had my.
Still is like the Gandalf of our campaign.
Fly, you fools.
I love him. I love Syl. He is also
We
my
do
friend.
have Windwalk. Wait, when are we gonna Windwalk back to the
No, because we
Daggerwater?
can't.
Yeah,
walk
but
over and
like,
off.
honestly, even out of roleplay, I would fucking kill to sleep under the stars. Especially if I had just gone through like the upside down.
Okay, well you can sleep outside. Everyone else can
Yup,
all fit on the
okay.
giant bed.
I feel like me being on the bed would be uncomfortable because I would just weigh the whole
Just
thing
make
down.
it's like a water bed, so you just like make everyone else go up.
And like because I
You
sleep for
conjure it.
less, I like jump onto it and fucking launch everyone.
That
Like,
would
get
be
up.
fun if we didn't, fall from like a 1-story height and fucking hurt ourselves.
Nah, it's
Shit,
only
is it
one
wedding
bed
time? No, I
down.
just went to the map where all of the wedding NPCs are already placed there. I need to,
Oh
like-
yeah, that's all.
They're like still
Gotta
there.
put 'em on the.
Let's
like,
get wed right now.
Let's get
I
bread.
would if we sent out the letters. We would.
Let's
The
get this
next
bread.
downtime, I'm planning the wedding with Elodia and gonna send out letters. That's the next plan for downtime, if we ever get it. Because didn't we say the wedding was gonna happen in December, or did we not really concrete that?
I don't think that was solidified concrete.
Well, I think we should start planning and get the letters sent. Yes. I give
Definitely not
Elodia
happening
the
this
long
December.
list of people I want to invite, and then she just like gets like a fucking quill and writes some really messy writing, fucking Hild, and Ashley just pulls a face.
She like writes like holding the crayon in like a fist.
Yeah. Astra won't say no, but she'll give a face. She is on my list. I'm just not happy about it.
She's literally kidnapped.
I can still send her a letter. If she doesn't get it, it's not my fault.
Yeah, her fate
Actually,
is
we
indeterminate.
don't know what.
If either we don't or the shield group doesn't, she's fucking dead.
I mean, it's still
Speaking
a
of,
month
I have-
away. We are actually doing December, and even if we're not,
I have a
doing
lot of
December,
people to
more time.
scry on.
I'm surprised you haven't tried on Frank yet.
I've wanted to, but I've been waiting for the right time. Also, I don't know if like have
Wait,
have you
it's
prepared it yet?
It's an object, right?
What scrying?
Yeah, but like the thing that lets you scry is just an object, isn't it?
Yeah, it's a ball.
Yeah, so I could just use spell slots to do that if needed.
No, it has itself 4 spell slots.
Oh, okay.
Oh god, it's got the grid on it.
Oh god, not
Oh,
the
yeah.
Taylor, you
grid.
fool.
I sent the non-gridded version, but he didn't update it, so it's not my fault.
I'm gonna go sleep in the basement.
Are they staying with us? Because there's no fucking way all of these people are gonna fit.
No, they're just coming
Nah,
to visit.
we'll
They're like
all-
walking you there.
Yeah.
They like try and get in the door and they can't fucking fit.
Yeah.
I like
Opens
how.
up these windows to let them in instead.
Wait, didn't you say that that's like a porn mag under the couch?
I
or
did
something?
not know. That's just the gay book.
Okay.
It has a rainbow dragon on it.
Yeah, so it's gay.
But yeah. You all come to the home of Astra and
Elodia.
Elodia. As King Glaumer and Queen Atom and their daughter Vane will accompany you while you're still in the forest, as will Syl. And Russ just kind of Russ didn't even get asked. He just kind of follows you because he likes you guys.
Hell
Uh,
yeah.
Russ
and
doesn't
Bloody
need to be
Russ.
asked.
I pat Russ.
I was about to say
Pat
Russ pats you back, but I feel like
He
cloven
just like
hooves
puts his
will.
head over mine and like nods his head, so it like kind of taps me.
Russ nuzzles your hand as you pet him.
I love it.
It just does this.
As Russ will say, "You have a very nice home. I've been here a few times."
Oh god.
I-
Oh god, I hate that H.
I mean, I'm gonna have. Because I have plans to get that open, can I tell him that I'm planning on like opening like the food area, which he can totally nibble on if he's hungry?
Oh, that'd be much appreciated. Yes, I've just kind of been. He looks at Elodia. Looks away. Never mind.
Has he been following Olivia?
Has he been making sure she's safe? Because if that is, that's adorable.
Make an insight check.
I hope
Russ is your adopted dear son.
I mean, I knew that from the beginning.
All right, with the 12 insight, you get the feeling that not
13.
all of the plants that died under Elodia's watch were because she was bad at taking care of the plants. Some of them may have gotten eaten.
You know what? I'm not mad. That's
by
okay,
a
Ross.
by a
I love you.
grazing elk.
Don't know
Actually,
which
we'll
elk.
tell Elodia later, though, so Elodia feels less bad about the deaths. Like, when Russ isn't around, she's gonna tell her.
But yeah, you all come to Elodia's and Astra's house, as I think this is our first time actually seeing it on screen. I feel like.
No, we did visit it
We've-
once, but we really
Yeah.
didn't explore. Like, literally, I think Elodia and I went into here, and then that was it. We changed maps.
It's like yeah. It's like we finished the house.
Yeah.
Steampunk hasn't
That's-
been here. Or Frank
Yeah.
didn't. Plant definitely hasn't.
Yeah. Well, like I said, I think it
Excellent.
literally just Elodia and I went in there when we made it, and then that was it.
Yeah. That was
Jesus,
during like
that
the
bed is
montage
big.
where you guys had like a super long downtime, and you're like, I'm gonna buy a house and have it
Yeah.
constructed in the forest. And we saw
I think
like
that's when I
the end of that.
made my transformation thing.
Yeah, I believe so. But yeah, Elodia will walk up and unlock the door.
Astra's gonna invite everyone in because, of course, she is.
Is this like a patio or like a deck?
Yes.
Yeah.
It's like a deck, yeah. Slightly elevated. What can I say? I have good taste. I say as all the floors are different.
Is this chair
It's
meant
like-
to be this small?
Mate, look at me.
Plant, you turn to look at Astra. Astra is a small fairy.
Also, this fucking map was massive. It literally had to be condensed down so small.
Yeah.
And even that's why it's so shitty quality, because it fucking was big. Russ even-
One thing
Can
that
I
you can
say
do.
that these are big
Yeah,
enough
one thing
to
that you can
open?
do that I've been doing recently with the maps is just like cropping them in pieces at like the best
Oh, yeah.
quality. And just it's a bit annoying because like you have to like do the export
That
button on Dungeon Draft and like crop it and do each one and remember where your fucking seams are.
Yeah, but
so that
see,
you get
the
each
issue is I don't have this map anymore. So
no.
I don't know what the fuck happened to it, but Dungeon Draft was just like, no, you can't have this anymore.
I'm
so
to
yeah, no, it's
start
not really-
again.
No.
Yeah. Russ will walk up to the door and his two big old antlers will bonk against the sides and he'll say, I
Open.
am gonna eat some grass.
I, in retaliation, is going to eat all your flowers.
This is what you get for not making a big door.
Crush just gets super high. Rush just gets super high. Maybe if he drinks that fucking star water. God knows what that is.
So we'll just kind of hang out the window here as you open it.
It's like the giraffes, you know, who sticks his head in.
Yeah. As Glaumer and Otan will basically say something to the effect of, well, you are, of course, always welcome to visit us as well, and we hope you have a good night, and wish you luck on your journeys to come.
See you at the wedding!
Oh, I'm looking forward to it. Glaumer will, like, pat his belly, and Otan will say, I am as well. And Vane will just kind of wave at you all as they make their exit.
Let us know if you ever need anything.
Of course. And let us know if you
Steampunk's
need
actually
anything.
at the crib. And we're just like chilling in the house.
Will do. As soon as they leave, Steampunk goes into standby mode.
You like shut down low power
Standing
mode.
in the- Your
Just,
hands
like, on the patio?
the railing stuck.
Yeah.
Nice.
Astra's gonna fucking immediately go to bed too. When's the last time we've rested? It's been fucking ages.
Yeah. Audrey will call dibs on the couch.
It's like half off the couch, like fucking.
I expect to be
teenagers.
awoken by Russ licking my face. Or eating plant, that's possible too.
Yeah, eating the flowers from her hair. She just screams.
Poke. You poking Steampunk or are you poking the plants?
Steampunk.
Steampunk.
I'm conscious. but I
Yeah,
can't do
you
anything
are
about
aware
it.
that this is happening. Oh.
Ow, stop it. Ow, stop it.
And Plant is just gonna like look around the area and just take in this whole new plane of existence, you know?
New world.
Literally.
When it comes times to sleep, Sil will kind of take a little corner of the patio and sleep there.
He can put the pillows together and make himself a little comfy bed.
Nice. Yeah, he will do that as you like hand the pillows to him through the window before going to bed. And yeah, the night passes uneventfully. as
How
you
much
are in-
time do we have left, Ryder?
Steampunk does not react to the poking.
Well,
How much
Steampunk,
time do
react
we
to
have
the
left,
poking?
Ryder? I don't react to the poking. But I
like-
do want to do something in the night.
For like session 30 minutes.
Okay. I want to do something real quick. At some point at the night, Steampunk will get up and make his way over to the shrine around the back.
Oh, this is great. Because, like, to you, you just see the shrine, but Stream sees, like, all the fucking wedding guests, like, slightly faded out.
The ghosts.
The ghosts of all of the wedding guests.
Hang on,
my
I wanna,
God.
I wanna,
Ghost of
I wanna
wedding
switch to the
past.
stream so I can see this.
I'm right in front of Steve.
Oh my
it's a lovely
god.
image. Just, like, on the GM layer. No, I will.
Have any of them died yet that we need to remove?
I can't tell you that. I will conveniently zoom in very far to crop them out of view, so that I don't have to delete
not
them
there.
and like bring them back at some point.
What?
So Steampunk, you go back behind the house as you find like a little shrine to the cunning mother, in her kind of like warrior aspect form, as indicated by the scythe, obviously. And
I
yeah,
like girl.
what was that?
But I like Wolfie girl. She's cute as a wolf.
Wolf?
Why didn't you tell him that then?
Like the image you show us when
Yeah,
you
yeah.
say the cunning
No,
mother.
that is her war aspect. She has a
Yeah.
spear.
Awesome.
But we'll just pretend this scythe is actually just a spear with a hook.
It's a really
and-
long spear.
Yeah. Really long
That, like,
spear. It's
curves
kind of
around.
warped a bit. It's the best material I had at hand.
It's perspective.
Yeah, perspective, of course. Or maybe it's like a little, like one of those little pieces of cloth that's like tied to the top of it, and it's just kind of flapping in the breeze or
yeah.
something. A little banner.
Silver flag. Don't worry about it.
Don't worry about it. But yeah, you find this little shrine out back. What do you do?
Once again, he'll take out his bow and kneel down, and he'll say, "It's been some time since I tried contacting you, but I feel like now is a better time than ever. I know of the ugly artist and what the Shadow Lord of Betrayal took from you.
And that wolf howl was perfect timing.
All I ask is I would like to talk to you. I don't know if that's possible or if you're allowed to, but
All right. Make a religion check.
please be good, please be good, please be good.
Steampunk proposes to the cunning mother. So, like, I heard that your husband's dead. Are you on the market?
I hear you're on the market.
I hear you're single now.
Where is religion? God, I can't find it, and this is not boding well.
I like to think that I am quite the eligible bachelor.
Oh, of course I get a fucking 9. It should have been an 11. Wait, I have advantage with the bow.
17. You make your prayer. Telling, letting the cunning mother hopefully know through your prayer about what you have learned, the revelations you have recently been made privy to, through your foray to the Shadowfell. You ask to see her, to discuss things directly, perhaps to learn the truth and shed further light on what's going on. And it's quiet. You hear the howl of a wolf in the distance is your only response.
He will then take rest on one of the benches.
Now I can't scroll over to there. Otherwise, I will have to move all of the wedding guests around.
Okay, I'll stay there.
As you go
If I
to
get-
sleep beneath the stars.
If I get
Hap-
planar ally, I'm going to like summon Finten while we're at like the meeting. So you have someone speaking on behalf of the cunning mother.
Wonder what's murdered
When-
in here. So
When
plan.
did you
I'm
summon
sorry, what?
Fintan?
What'd you say, H?
When did you summon Fintan? Was it like as Frank was...
Twice. Yeah,
I mean,
he was
like-
protecting us as we ran away, as Frank was being taken.
Yeah, he held the line. to allow
'Cause he
you
was just
all
gonna-
time to escape at the Shadowfell fortress.
Did you summon him before or after Frank was taken?
After.
I believe it was after. I believe it was after Frank went off.
Yeah.
So, Plant, you seem to be exploring the property at night.
Yes.
What are you doing?
Mainly just taking everything in.
You try to open the cellar doors.
I
It's up
tried
to
to
a
open
lady
the
or if it was
cellar
locked.
doors.
Astra, would the doors normally be locked? What kind of homeowner are you? Do you lock your shit?
It's Elodia. That's Elodia's space, so it'd be
Okay.
up to her.
True, she has been the
Astra
one maintaining. It's definitely locked.
Astra only goes down there when Elodia's there.
Yeah. So, Plant, you reach for one of the door knobs and pull on it to open it, but it just kind of shakes a little as you pull on it, as it is obviously locked. As you take out your
Oh.
thieves' tools, and with a 10, you are unable to pick the lock.
If you're a warlock, I would
There's
have said
plenty
Eldritch
of
Blast.
time. There's plenty of time.
I mean, you could literally just ask one of us tomorrow. We would let you in.
And
No
it
secret.
wouldn't be theft.
It wouldn't be theft.
What's so
Wouldn't be
mysterious
illegal,
about
God.
asking?
I'm gonna like dangle my feet roots off the off of this.
Roots grow to get the water.
Plant,
Did we get a
as
handout for that?
as you look down at the water and dangle your feet towards them, you see the reflection of the night sky upon them. A vast array of color that you are unused to is reflected in the water, and looking up, you see it above you as well in even grander color as you look upon the vastness of the cosmos.
Those suns don't hurt my eyes nearly as much.
And you also
Someone
see,
just died.
like, slowly moving across the sky as the hours pass, because you don't need to sleep. You see the moon passing by, bright and kind of like this bright, like grayish white, and make a perception check.
Okay.
See a little star streak across the sky, leaving a little trail behind it as it just kind of darts across your view, across the horizon, until it's out of view.
Someone's casting magic spells.
Someone cast a fireball.
I'm just gonna rest there. I don't sleep, so I'm just gonna keep on watching the stars.
Was it the okay? It was the incorrect. Gotcha.
Yeah.
Because I was like, what the fuck's wrong with it?
I think it's just that, like, Roll20 has decided it's going to stop updating tokens on every map. It's weird. Yeah, you spend the night dangling your feet over the pond, maybe letting your roots touch them just to kind of hydrate you as you just bask in the moonlight while Steampunk Blaze goes into low power mode on one of the benches, kind of also like looking up at the night sky. Audir sleeping on the couch. Syl has kind of curled up on the patio, and has fallen asleep. And Russ will kind of step up onto the bridge and kind of go to sleep next to Plant. And
Crack. Splash.
accidentally gets knocked down. And Astra and Elodia sleep together in the bed. As the night passes by
Aw.
peacefully, as everyone completes a long rest. So you may finally
Hooray.
regain all of your resources and class abilities and spell slots and HP and all that stuff. As I think we will end it there for tonight.
Yay, we leveled up, right? Yay!
How did we not level up after the witches? Was my
Because we
question.
leveled up before
Because
that.
you leveled up right before the witches.
Yeah, but they were difficult, so it counts.
Yeah, but like we want to level up again, please. Thank you.
Listen, come back to me when you kill a Shadow Lord. No. That is way above your
Then
level.
immediate level 20.
That's above our pay grade, actually.
That'd be like 3 levels if you managed that at your current level.
We hardly got paid for the witches. Sad.
What if Frank 1v1s the Shadow Lord of Betrayal and kills him?
Then he's the new Shadow
Holy
Lord of
levels.
Betrayal. Sif rules,
Oh
baby.
my god, that's... Holy shit.
Darth Vader.
Darth Frankius the Wise.
But,
Hello.
heard the tale of Darth Frankius the Wise.
God.
But yeah, we will end it there for tonight, as the plot is moving along as great things are in motion.
Yeah.
So yeah,
We
I
gotta
will
fucking get
go
more.
end out stream. And before I forget, H, you wanted to talk about backup character. How long you
Yes.
plan on sticking around?
However long it takes.
I'm gonna immediately drop off just because I gotta finish these cupcakes and I wanna fucking go to bed. So I will say bye now.
Yeah. Okay.
Bye now.
Bye-bye.
Bye.
Goodbye.
That was funny.
But yeah,
I'm
will
dying.
stop dying. I will go end out stream. So BRB. I'm gonna say goodbye to chat.
Talk. Bye, chat.
Bye, chat.
Goodbye.